Everybody, come on in. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, everybody. How are we doing this fine day? It is time for a bright and uncomfortable tomorrow as we must defeat our father. And he has hobbies that we will discover aren't what we thought they were. So come on in, everybody. Let's get it cooking. Hope y'all are doing good. All right, now we re-enter. I love that. The Rayquaza with just the... It's the little things in life. Big eyes Rayquaza, it works for me. All right, let's see what's going on here. Itty bitty kitty committee, you're... Oh, Cinderfay, you're first. How is it going, both of you? Come on in. You're behind ads. Don't you worry, Cinderfay. There's no rush. There is no rush. This is the chill point. This is the very chill point. There's only 2 of you here. Wow, I can tell all the secrets. All right, I'm gonna blow this lid wide open. Come on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all are good. Happy Sunday. Let's see, we got Lil Mistake, our silly ancient dragon. We have Pride, our friend Magic Gender. We have Dandelion, our fluffy prime, who is alive via the votes. Didn't die for the content. Boring Flying Bob. We've got Pikachu, the Pikachu, Big Boss. Let's see. Who said how dare you ads? Let's see. Oh, yes. Well, let's get them ads out of here if we can. But we're scooting, we're booting, we're boogieing. All right, so now I need to go and defeat my father. Pikachu is a type, Lamb. It's the Pikachu type, obviously. Let's see here. So where am I? I think I ran all the way out here not knowing that I needed to go defeat my dad. So actually I'm not so far, because I just need to go to Petalburg. What's up, Cup? Good to see you, buddy. Come on in. So I just gotta, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cream Puffy, how's it going? Come on in. Welcome, welcome everybody back to our blind Nuzlocke of too many types. How many types? I don't even know there's so many. I think they added like 45, so that's where we're at right now. Well, Pikachu is not weak to ground type. The one thing that I know Pikachu type is weak to is space type. The space type is good against Pikachu. I would assume because Pikachu can't breathe in space, but I don't know if I can. I don't know. I guess I'm weak to space too. So, unsure. But that is I'm very sure of that. Yeah, turns out moving is very stressful. Well, pop in and out as you need there, Cup. Moving sucks butt, and I hope that it is the least amount of stress that can physically be, which is still too much. We did survive Flannery Prismatic, hello. Then there's a kid that I didn't beat up like years ago. Oh my god. All right, let's kick this kid's butt. This is a great way to warm up to stream. Let's kick this kid's butt. I think this will be our last Too Many Types stream for a while because Wednesday's the next stream, and isn't that when Legends ZA comes out? Stuffle, why am I even looking at your type? You're level 9. I guess let's see how ancient is versus little. Neutral. We only lost Uggs against Flannery, our song Ugly type. It's Thursday? Okay, then maybe we'll get one more of these. Or I'll just move stream to Thursday. That might be what I do. That way I can get some more editing time on Wednesday. And then we just do stream on Thursday. That sounds like the plan. All right, that's what we will do. No stream on Wednesday, we will stream on Thursday. All this information will be in the, the schedule in the Discord, but also in the, also here on the schedule on Twitch. Let's see. 62 types. Jesus fucking Christ. 62. Thank you for that number. All right. All right. Yes, Cup will find your parents and tell you if you're not on your best behavior. Too many types found dead. There is no zombie type, so maybe. But what's up, Nakone? How's it going? Come on in. Good to see y'all. Hope y'all are good this fine day. Also, at one point in the coming month, I've got a fun combo stream where I'll probably be doing another video with Buns and Nat. Hey, Percy, how's it going, buddy? You have a cold. Oh, no. Well, thank you so much for working through your illness. Percy, the edit is killing me. Of course, you know, any progress we make is amazing. And you're paying me. I need to pay you, Percy. Thank you so much for the support, for the gifted subs to Cream Puffy, to T-Dog, to B-Shop, to Nikone Rin, and to Cindefe Plays. I really appreciate the support. Psyche, you're too fucking good to me. Let's see. And yes, Buns, I think this would be like my third one with Buns and Nat. I really like playing with those folks. They're very fun. So we'll either play Peek or some kind of spooky game. It'll be a great time. Let's see. Work viewing. A little hooky. I love it. Good to see you, Wild-Hearted. Let's see. Over your mouth when you cough. You don't want to catch it. Oh, cover your mouth. Yes, I understand. Yeah, no coughing in the chat. Dancing for subs. Hell yes. That's what I like to say that I do. All right, I'm going to snooze this ad break because we already have a hype train going on. We can't have an ad break going on. There's a hype train. Lamb, you've redeemed unbroken eye contact, which seems like a perfectly unobtrusive time to do so. How you doing? Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold myself. Cool. All right, this moment has been brought to you by Channel Points. Vaporeon, good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Now you got all them emotes, Nikone. Sleepy and Hurt, hello. Come on in, everybody. Good to see y'all. Excuse me. It's going around. It's coming around. All right, so let's look at the team one more time. We got Little Mistake. We got Pride. We got Dandelion. We got Bob. We got Big Boss. And we got Tad. We're doing good. Vaporeon, here's a hydrate. Vaporeon loves this. Excellent. All right, let's do it. I'm only a little stuffy today. We will make it work. Yes, work holiday, baby. Excellent. Let's see here. Okay. Also, if we're just let's do a little housekeeping off the top here. What are we dancing for? Psyche is also gifting a sub to Sleepy and Herd. Holy shit! Thank you, Percy. That's too freaking kind of you. I really appreciate the support that you give to me in the channel. Vaporeon has got a mass dance going, so Cup, if you could get that cooking. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Oh, what's Canadian Thanksgiving? Let's see here. Ours is complicated. How's yours? Let's see. Excellent. Hooray, no COVID. Yeah, both my parents have COVID right now. It's kind of popping. My nephew is sick, my brother is sick, everybody and their mother. My mother is in fact sick, so I hope everyone is staying safe, drinking water. Psyche, you've gifted a sub to Sadistic Cheese. You're single-handedly hyping this train. Holy shit. Yeah, they're okay. They're all right. My dad was not very, excited about the prospect, but my mom is having it very mildly, which is great. It's not great that she has it, but it's great that it's tolerable, so. Yes, but holy shit, Percy, thank you so much for the level 3 hype train off the Sadistic Cheese. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sadistic's been around for a long time. So I gotta go beat my dad up, and we're gonna do that. Sadistic, you've redeemed a Squeak of the Duck. I feel like let this heal the chat. Anyone that's suffering from illness, let the duck heal you. There you go. All right, so. And Cup, all right. And we're doing all of our redeems. Where are you, Cup? Cup is redeemed in Om Nom Nom. Hold on, I'll have a spot of afternoon tea. With a little honey and lemon. Nice. All right. Yes, our father has some interesting hobbies that we're going to discover. I don't know what's good against that type, but we're gonna make it work. Cream Puffy, big stretch, hooray! Anybody else want to do some redeems that stop me from playing the game? This is what you want. This is the content that you're asking for. You're making me yawn. Look at what you're doing. Cup, here's a pronoun check. I'm Hades on holiday. He or they are good for me. If you want to let me know what your pronouns are, put them in the chat. All right, I'm gonna play the game now. All right. Let's see. For crunchy chips, sharp cheddar or white cheddar? I'm a white cheddar girly, but I don't think there's a wrong answer there. All right, let's get it going. I'm gonna take a big ol' swig of coffee. All right. We'll respond to, oi, you, stop! Am I getting your accent perfectly so good and correct? Governor? Do you say governor to people all the time? Excellent. Tyler, you know how good my accents for the British people are, as you have seen the Great British Baking Nuzlocke, which my mom watched while she was sick. It was so sweet. She's like, I watched the food-only Nuzlocke. It was so fun. I'm like, oh, thank you, Mom. I'm glad that my content can keep you out of COVID's icy grip for a moment. Very wholesome moments. Let's see here. Yes, a cup of tea, governor. There we go, yeah. Yes, Mama Hades approval, yes. It's like, that's very sweet. You didn't watch it already? Just kidding. We got an ad break starting. But thanks to Percy, a lot of us won't be enduring it. My mom, I don't know if she has big feelings on Pokemon. She likes Pokemon because I and my brother loved Pokemon growing up. So, in the same way that my mom likes Dragon Ball Z, yes, she likes Pokemon. I don't think my mom has ever sat down and played a Pokemon game. I know she went to the theaters with us and watched the Pokemon movie when it came out, as we all cried at Pikachu's weeping at a dead Ash. I could probably still cry at that moment. So in that sense, she's a Pokemon fan, yeah. Hello, sir, just out here gazing at the pond? Let's see. A Mama Hades stream? I mean, if you guys want to see my mom stream, I could. If you guys want to see my mom, we could get her in here, probably. Teaching her to literally play any Pokemon at all would be kind of wild. This is a good game for her to play because there's no camera to control. My mom and my dad are, you know, they're nerds. They're huge. We got an ad break. We'll talk about this during the ad break. So they're huge nerds. I remember one of my most formative memories is when I was a little kid, and it was after Christmas where we got a Super Nintendo. We were very lucky. I woke up at like, I don't know, like 10 or 11 p.m. I was a child. It could have been 9 p.m. for all I know. And I sneak out and I see that my parents are playing A Link to the Past on Super Nintendo. And I was like, you guys play video games? And I'm just like, wow! And they're like, oh yeah, we were just trying it out. And I was just like, whoa, why are you hiding it? That's so cool. So, you know, we could do it. Yeah, Mother's Day Nuzlocke would be fun. Maybe we do a Mother's Day Nuzlocke. The Pokemon movie, it was really quite fun, that Pokemon movie. I enjoyed it. Hey, 7 subs. Thank you so much, Percy. You're a goddamn gangster. I love it. I appreciate the support. We are about to go fight Norman. Yeah. Yeah, ironically, my dad's name. So, this is gonna be very personal for me. Let's see, try to teach my sister when you were like 12 and she was like 7. She got upset and cried because you kept killing people's pets. That's fair. That's fair. Isn't the tunnel under Saffron City a straight line? Let's see. Maybe for Mother's Day Nuzlocke, your mom picks out all Pokemon you're allowed to use. That's fun. I like that idea. That's a good one. Then we don't stress my mom out too much to have to play hours and hours of this game. Alright, we have an ad break that's ending in about 15 seconds, and then we'll go beat up my dad. It'll be great. For Mother's Day, I'll beat up my dad. Let's see. Alright, Lil Mistake, Pride, Dandelion, Bob, Big Boss, and Tad. Okay. I'm feeling good. Let's see. Pokemon for sure teaches you at an early age not to think too hard about the implications of beating up cute little creatures. And kidnapping them. Taking them from their families. Yes, we don't want to see where the sausage gets made. Tad, how is it going? Good to see you, buddy. You are still alive in this team. Let me run everybody through the team as we are headed to beat up my father. We have Tad. We have Big Boss, Pikachu. We have Bob, our boring flying type. We have Dandelion, the fluffy prime type. We have Pride, our friend magic gender type. We have Lil Mistake, our silly ancient dragon, and that's it. The Pokemon love it. Yeah, that's how Pokemon gets away with, you know, the kidnapping and the dogfighting, is that they love it. They love beating each other up. They love showing their stuff. Michael Vick was not canceled here. They are so into competitive boxing. And KJS or Kai, come on in, or hello, welcome, my friend, to Too Many Types. How many? 62 we just discovered, and I'm doing it blind, but I think I know what type my father is, and we're gonna have to figure that out because we're headed towards it. But welcome to the holiday. I'm Hades. Thanks for popping into the chat. Tad is still alive in this lifetime, in this timeline. There have been 4 other timelines. Yes, kidnap because it felt like kidnap in Legends Arceus. It really was much more in Legends Arceus. You like to imagine that they can just escape from the Pokeballs. That's a very nice headcanon. My father's type? Well, we're gonna find out together. Let's not spoil it if anybody doesn't know, all right? Let's allow this moment to percolate. Let's allow this to pop in here. Oh, you played this game? Hell yes, KJ. Let's see here. If I might call you KJ. What am I doing? Yes. Nothing. I'm not doing anything. Let me save. Perfect. My little guys just danced, but I don't know what happened. So if anybody followed or subbed, it'll pop up soon and I'll give you your flowers at that moment. Let's see. Your mom. There we go. God, that would be, the implications would be very complicated for me. Okay, so, oh yes, what I wanted to do wasn't in the game. I wanted to go look at my level caps. So, Emerald level cap. Let me go to Nuzlocke University, wonderful website, and we're gonna head on down to Emerald Town. Gym 4 is what I beat. Gym 5 is level 31. They're dancing again. There it is, KJ. Thank you so much for the follow. Come on in and welcome to the holiday. A fist bump for you when the autofocus finds it. It may never. The autofocus has been strange these days, but thank you so much for the follow. Come on in. Welcome. T-Dog, hello, T-Dog. Your friend introduced you to a new type of lock called a letter lock, where you can only catch Pokemon with the same first letter as your starter. Oh boy, that's crazy. That sounds like a wild one. Prismatic, it was you. Did you did something. Prismatic, did you sub? Thank you so much for the support if you did. Yes, you have a little sub. Thank you. For some reason, it doesn't pop into the thingies sometimes, but thank you so much for the support, my friend. That means a lot. If that's what you are saying when you said it was me. Reading back through the chat with the fresh context of right now can really mess with my brain. Hey, I really appreciate it. Another fist bump for you. Autofocus will never find it. But that's okay. They can't see us. We're too fast. So, here's the dealio. I have Lil Mistake, Pride, Dandelion, Bob, Big Boss, and Tad. And I think a strong opener is always Bob. I am a firm believer that boring is one of the most powerful types in this game, and I have the notes to prove it. I have 3 pages, and I'm starting to think that I need a notebook if we keep this going. Oh yeah, I definitely want to do a croc lock, Nakone. Maybe it could be a lizard lock. Yeah, the croc lock, I can only think of 3 or 4. But that, if I could do 4 Pokemon, if they're good Pokemon, I could also just, you know, rock it out and just have it be such a limited Nuzlocke. I also really want to do a River Monsters Nuzlocke. Could just imagine that opening, like this Jeremy Wade-ass opening, like, here in the river waters of Paldea, I'm hunting monsters, right? I think that could really pop off. Okay, the doors in this gym open when you beat the awaiting traders, and that's about it. The traders of Petalburg use all kinds of items. The door at the left leads to the speed room, the door on the right leads to the accuracy room. The room's name will be on the door, so choose carefully. But once you've chosen the door, you want to know the type? Do you want to know the type the gym is? Don't worry, you've been writing notes, right? Yeah, you're prepared for anything. Fucking what? Fucking what? Oh. It's not like I ever really was more prepared when they told me, so I guess this is fine. I'm gonna go to the speed room, because the accuracy room for some reason makes me nervous. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh boy. All right. Ugh. Yeah, bro's not being paid enough to care. What the hell? All right, let's do it. The ability to attack before the opponent? Excuse me. I'm so awake and very good at speed reading. Just that alone puts me at a great advantage. Don't you agree? Well, what if I'm faster? Maybe I won't be if you're using items. All right. This guy that would probably pick on us in high school wants to fight. And they've got Tranquil! Oh, that's so funny. I have Tranquil. You have a boring type. I'm a boring type. Is my dad a boring trainer? That doesn't seem... I don't know why they would... All right, I'm gonna file a W9 on this guy. Because I can file a W9 on my own boring guy. And maybe there's a chance that they aren't using what I would consider to be the optimal Tranquil with a air cutter. Yeah, they're using wing attack. Frickin' loser. Frickin' loser. Have an air cutter. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And you brought berries, did you? You brought an Oran berry. That's fine. That's fine. How is... I'm gonna go for eat a cracker because he's gonna go for more wing attacks. Oh, not eat it. I should eat cracker. If I've got you nice and weakened by that W9, I can eat a cracker. Oh, and you're just gonna hyper potion. Oh, look at me. My rich father, who owns this gym, is giving gifts to everybody but me. Congratulations. How is my father's love? Because I couldn't tell you how it is not having received it yet. So I guess I'm just gonna keep beating up Tranquil as I work out these complex feelings with my father. I guess I should be so lucky to have one in a Pokemon game at all. I'm gonna eat a cracker again. Because the last thing I want to do is be wasting my very, expensive super potions. Go for another air cutter. We'll eat this wing attack. Honestly, File W9 is so goated. It's all it is just what's an equivalent move to lower someone's attack 2 stages? For some reason, I'm blanking on, like, a vanilla move that would be that. But yes, hey, what's up, Soul Mechanism? We are indeed, raging against our father. Feather Dance. Thank you, Cup. All right. What's this one? Confusion Room. No, I don't want that. Defense Room. Honestly, I'm gonna do the Confusion Room, and because you've told me that I'm going to get confused, why don't I just frickin' pop on a berry that helps smooth confusion? If I had one, which I don't. To the defense room. Great. Well, I'll bring a special attacker. This is Gen 3, the only one that we have a present father for. Yes, you are correct. Alright, I guess I'll use a little potion. I guess I'm just gonna... I have super potions. I'll just use one on Bob. It feels like a waste. Do I have a weaker potion? Anything that isn't quite so robust? Anybody? I got Stardust. Alright, that's fine. Alright. More or less present. He's only like a town over. He's here. He must come home. Let's see. You always got 2 and 3 confused? Yeah. Well, if you're playing Generation 2, you might be doing Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which looks a lot better than this. Alright, let's get it. The higher the defense, the more reckless I can be in attack. Alright. What are you doing? So far, if we could do some reconnaissance, so far I have fought a boring and flying type. Sudowoodo is a sus rock type, right? Sus rock, it's a furry. I always forget that it's a furry because how could you remember? How could you remember that this is a furry? Is one of these my dad's type? We'll find out. All right, it can wear a hoodie. If it can wear a hoodie, it's a furry, I guess. So I'm gonna file a W9 on Sudowoodo because even though it's a rock type, I can lower its attack. So this would be basically, even if it hits with a rock, it's glomping me. Okay, Glomp is neutral against Bob. if I had to put any money anywhere, I would say Glomp is a furry type attack. If anyone is unfamiliar with the term Glomp and hasn't been to anime conventions, it is, it's a kind of a raw XD energy when somebody run hugs you. And it carries a certain energy to it. So we're gonna explore that energy together, whether we want to or not, it appears. So let's, it's like a running jump hug, you know? Nom 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 kind of deal. So, as the resident furry, I don't think you're the resident furry, Nikone. This is a Pokemon channel. I feel like you can't throw like an olive around here without bouncing into 5 furries. I owe a lot to the furry community. Pokemon owes a lot to the furry community. Perhaps the furry community owes more than it's ready to pay back in reparations to the Pokemon community. But let's see here. You are here to judge the Pokemon they've assigned furry typings to. All right, well, I'm very happy. I'm very happy that we have some delegates of the furry community. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? How did Pokemon Mystery can you tell me in a way that that you would tell your 13-year-old cousin of how Pokemon Mystery Dungeon turned people into furries? Because there's the obvious answers, and look, this is gonna be a rowdy episode, all right? We know, I mean, Mystery Dungeon rips. This is gonna be a rowdy stream, and I know it. And I think we can all keep our cool. There's a chance it'll go a little blue, but I think we can make this work and we can keep this safe for everybody. But I think that our dad's a furry. I think that our dad's a furry, and the signs have been here. The signs have been here, and I just didn't want to see them, apparently. So we're gonna go through this together, and we may need therapy, and we may not get it, but we will need it. So we're gonna work this out. Riley, come on in. Our dad's a furry, and so now we're seeing here, yes, and the furries in the chat are signing off. What's up, Lost? 5 furries is your favorite samurai movie? Yes, that was Kurosawa, right? That was Kurosawa what did that? Oh, just because you're being Pokemon? I guess that makes sense, itty bitty. All right. Okay, let's see here. Because obviously, because apparently somebody was saying that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon made them a furry, which the calls probably weren't far from inside the house already. I'm gonna eat a cracker here. Cause you all, look, and this is gonna be a weird, I'm gonna throw this out one more time. This is gonna be a weird stream, and we're gonna come together as a community, and we're gonna work it out. I am gonna go for a air cutter here. Furries would be weak to fire, probably, but I don't think I have a fire type. Okay, I'm gonna file another W9 on Sudowoodo if I'm gonna keep getting glomped like this. Cause Sudowoodo is raising, ooh, Copycat. Well, yeah, you can file a W9 on me. I'm a special attacker. But my special attack is not strong enough to pierce through the fact that it's a rock type. I could always go for steel. Let me try a steel, because it's rock. Let's see if this could work. Super effective, and yet. Oh no, and it's copycatting the steel wing. I've also been W9'd. Okay, Bob's in a certain amount of trouble. I'm gonna eat a cracker. I guess it might even copycat eat a cracker. This is crazy. Furry types being weak to water. I guess this is a great opportunity to figure it out if Sudowoodo is gonna be here eating crackers all day. But I don't have a water type either. We don't have, see, here's what we got. Maybe Little Mistake has got a water move, but he's a silly ancient. No, he's got Protect, Brutal Swing, Ancient Power, and Bite. So, I don't know what that says about my mom. Maybe that she's just very tolerant. We don't have a Republican. I could see furries being weak to Republican. We do have a Republican. We have Lickitung as a Republican. We have him. Sus Republican. But let's see, what would be good against furry? I mean, I think most things are weak to gun. I gotta know how gender is against furry, right? Look, we're just gonna, there's gotta be some kind of interaction, right? So here comes the glomp. Not very well, it's neutral. So how about a wave dash, which is a gender move? How is pride gonna go against? Not very effective. Okay, that makes enough sense to me. Okay, let me start a new column for furries. Hold on. Furry is, in fact, strong against gender. Okay, good. Psychic versus gender. How is psychic? This is no, this is sus furry. So psychic versus... Psychic is either good against sus or furry. Let's see if we can figure this out. It's gonna hit me with the psi beam, but I think that's fine. Yeah, it's not very effective. Okay, so honestly, now that we know that psychic is good, let's hit him with a magic missile and see how magic is against furries. Seems like it's a neutral situation. Okay, pride might be popping off. That, you know, as you would expect in a den of furries. So let's see here. Psychic would probably be good against sus. Yeah, because you're mind reading the suspicious person's mind, but we'll find out. I'm gonna open up with pride this next time. See what we can do. All right, let me super potion up on pride, and we open with pride. Yeah. Here we go, we're doing it. All right, let's get it. What's gonna... There we go. All right. Pride, let's get you in front. So Bob is neutral. Bob seems like they're gonna be a pretty helpful kind of just like tech for dealing with some of these guys. Okay, so what are we dealing with now? We have the strength room. No. We have the priority room. I'll take the priority room. We can do that, because I have better priority than you do. Well, with wave dash, which is not very effective. But, I would imagine that gender and... I think it's gotta be gender and furry that have that interaction. Alright. Alright, yes. No, don't treat me like a Nepo baby. I'm fine. Bob is the backbone of this team. Yeah, my dad's a furry. This is a fight vibe furry. Ooh, woo. Okay. So, Lucario is fight and furry, so that would mean that Psybeam would be... Let's see how Psybeam hits. That's pretty good right there. Space is good. Okay. Now this is the priority room, so something should be... He might be hitting me with a priority, so I'm not gonna stay in and lose pride here. So space versus... Pikachu is bad, space versus Bean. Let's go for space versus Bob. Let's get Bob in here, because I think Bob can outspeed Lucario. Let's keep pride alive, yeah. Hyper Potion, fantastic. Love that. Love that journey for us. I'm gonna... So Swift is a special move. I'm gonna go for the Air Cutter. Yeah, because he's just gonna keep using fucking Swift, which is super effective against Bob. Everyone is weak to space right now. Okay, crit, super effective from Bob. Are we expecting another... How about Bean? Let's go with Lil Mistake. Lil Mistake, you're silly ancient dragon. How would Dragon v Furry go? Yeah, there might be a quick attack or an E-speed thing going on. Yeah, but Swift isn't... Okay, that's super effective, but Lil Mistake can handle it. Let's go for an... I guess let's go for an ancient power. Because we survive a Swift here, we're fine. Yeah. I'm starting to realize that this particular team has a big weakness to space. Ancient is good against Lucario! Lil Mistake might have a big little part in this team. Okay. Alright, Lil Mistake has a big part to play. That being the priority room, there was no priority that was done. Alright, that's fine. Okay, well that was stressful, but we managed pretty a-okay. So Pride and Bob. So boring being weak to space is that makes sense. Space is exciting. It's just exciting. And boring isn't exciting by definition. So let me find my boring notes. Yeah, boring, in fact, is weak to space. Okay. And I guess Pride is weak to space, but how is, well, let me look at Pride's typing. It's friend, magic, gender. Maybe magic is weak to space? I don't really know. Maybe it's the magic thing. All right, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna save because I'm paranoid, but I think it's dad time. I think it's time that we fought my father. Let me walk into the room and make sure, because then I can get everyone to the level cap, which is 31, I think? Hey, got that shiny Litten? Hell yes. All right, I want to go through this door. Yeah, here's my dad. Okay, my dad's a furry. I'm saving again, apparently. I'm very paranoid. It's kind of a lot going on. This is a fraught emotional situation. Yeah, Gym 5 is level 31. So let me get my level cappies up here. Only the last 2 generations of avatars have the shinies available, 8 and 9, because the other ones are the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon avatars. Let's see here. So Pride, let's get you to 31. Stomp. Is that good for you? Yeah, folks tended to prefer the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon ones because they've got better animations. Stop trying to teach Stomp, yes. Pride, 31, great. Bob, 31. Dandelion. I don't know how Dandelion would stack up against furries. It's a fluffy type. I don't know how the fluffy v furry situation works. Big Boss wants Pika Protect. What is Pika Protect? Yeah, I want Pika Protect. What does that do? Protects the user and paralyzes foe on contact? Oh man, that's really good. I haven't been using Play Nice. Yeah, maybe I'll lose Nuzzle, but Pika Protect is fantastic. That's awesome. Well, they just had straight up new moves. Tad. I don't know how Bean versus Furry is. I don't imagine there's a big interaction. So I think we open up with Bob. I think we open up with Bob because I think most of his Pokemon are going to be physical attackers, and we go for the File W9. And then we go for it. All right. Everyone. Deep breaths. Our dad is a furry, and we must defeat him. So did you get your... so you did get 4 gym badges. Fine, as I promised. We will have a Pokemon battle. Hades. I'm so happy that I can have a real battle with my own child. But a battle is a battle. Also, all of these Pokemon, just friends. Just friends. I will do everything in my power as a gym leader to win. Hades, you'd better give it your best shot. Okay, everybody. All right. Our dad is a furry, and it's time that we take him down. All right, Leader Norman. Oh, Floatazole. Is Floatazole a furry? It's a furry? I guess it's an otter. I guess that, the calls are coming from inside of the house. Okay, all right, let's bury that. So it is a water... hold on, let me look at this thing again. It's a water fluffy furry. It's a weasel. It's just a weasel. It's a weasel's stand up. What makes this all right, I'm gonna stop trying to litigate this. I'm gonna leave this. Okay, Nakone was the person in the chat that said, hey, I'm the furry. And Nakone likes Floatazole, so maybe the calls are coming from inside the house. Well, Weasel and Floatazole are great, but they're just weasels. There's not a furry, that's a weasel. I mean, him's a little happy little guy, but he just wants uppies. All right. We're not gonna litigate this. I'm gonna file a W9 and I'm gonna litigate this. So the warm hug coming in like I thought it would. I should have given out more paralysis berries, but I'm gonna file a W9 on Floatazole so fast, it's not gonna know it hit it. I'm gonna file another one. Oh no, it's a special attacker. Fuck. Okay, Bob is gonna file that second W9. There we go. I guess there isn't, then don't explain it. Okay, so it's got water type moves. What can I do? I got Tad. Let's get Tad in here. Tad is my answer to water types. Okay, come on, Tad. Eat that brine. Here we go. I mean, I'm familiar with what an otter is. Here we go. But I don't think that's what's on the table, huh? So I'm actually gonna go for a Pinto power. Yeah, you're going for the warm hug, are you? That's fine. Sometimes it's best not to say anything. All right, here comes the Pinto power. Tad is gonna, like, try to just stack up here. And I am actually gonna sip a coffee. So it's going for the Glomp. It must be a physical move, right? Super effective! Crap, and a flinch? Okay, I'm gonna sip coffee. I've got its attack lowered twice, so hopefully Tad will be able to put up with these. Let's sip some coffee. I think I can sip my way out of these glomps, but I am indeed weak to furry typing. Okay. Yeah, I would flinch if I were glomped as well. So my speed is going up. I'm gonna keep sipping coffee, and he's gonna keep glomping. How many times could you possibly glomp, right? So Tad is not going to be the answer in a fight like this, huh? I'm gonna have to just hit him with the magical leaf, because if he's gonna keep glomping, I've got nothing. Okay, go, 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 buddy. Come on, Tad, hit him with the magical leaf. Oko, this otter is not known for its high defenses. Okay, I'm gonna go for one more. I can survive this glomp as long as it doesn't crit. I'm going risky. Fuck. I was going risky, and I lost my starter. All right. What are you gonna do? I don't have a lot of big answers for this. Tad is unfortunately dead. Tad is not furry friendly. Why is furry weak? Why is furry good to Bean? All right. Every time. It's almost like I should worry about the crit more than I've been worrying about the crit. You know what I'm saying? Here's the crit right here. I should have been worrying about it. We're gonna hit him with the electro ball. Let's go. Warm hug. God damn. 07. Yeah, too much risk. It's time to avenge Tad. Well, electro ball's not gonna be that good now that my speed has been halved. Yeah. Wait a second, he resists? Oh, because he's fluffy. Well, how is Pikachu type against it? Let's hit him with a Pika Bolt. Oh god, Pikachu, please don't be weak to furry. Okay, neutral, but I'm paralyzed. All of this para bullshit is just killing me. What's up, Hope? Good to see you. All right, this is... I wish things were better. I wish things were better, but they're not. Okay. He says, oh, it's your fault. It's not her fault. All right, Lopunny, of course. Look, we all knew this moment was coming. There's no phrasing, but we all knew this was gonna happen. Lopunny, obviously. The calls are coming from inside the house. There was a furry that got into Pokemon and made Lopunny, and thusly, this was the prophecy. The prophecy was always here. I know what you are. Say it. A vampire. No, a furry. Let's see here. So, I guess I'm gonna go to Dandelion, maybe. Maybe Dandelion can get this going. Let's try this, because I can go for the Pollen Puff. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, there's no shot that Vaporeon isn't in here. Okay, how is my own fluffy type versus furry? Fucking weak to it. All right, good to know, bro. Happy to see it. Lil Mistake needs to come in. Lil Mistake resisted furry, right? Is my entire team weak to furry? Is this my wipe? Do I wipe here? No, I don't. Okay. Let's go ancient. Stop your weird love magic on my fish dragon, okay? He's gone through a lot being exhumed from death. So please. He's immobilized by love. Fuck my fucking life. Okay, and now you glomp. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is muy bad. Oh, this is so unbelievably bad. I'm gonna have to, I think this might be an instant wipe. Yeah. Please, Lil Mistake, I need you not to be immobilized by love. fuck my life forever. Okay, little mistake is not gonna be a big help. It's all coming down to pride, I guess. It all comes down to pride. Okay. We've lost. We've lost. This is it. We're done. We're cooked. We're absolutely done. Yeah, they are all boys, aren't they? That's something to keep in mind. Everyone, it's been an honor. It's been an honor to do this. To do this Nuzlocke blind. Maybe I can pee-pee stall you. But the furries of my father are too powerful. I cannot stop them. Interesting that they're all boys. We'll worry about that eventually. Glomp. Too powerful for a Pokemon that's in love. Pikachu, paralyzed. Paralyzed indeed. Rest in peace. The sexiest timeline was the worst timeline, unfortunately. Hit him with the Pika Bolt. Glomp, I think Pikachu confirmed weak. No, it's just that Pikachu's low physical defense. All right. So Fluffy is weak to Furry. Yeah, that checks out, huh? All right. Furry is good against Fluffy. All right. Yeah, the strength of the Furry, like, is the Furry side stronger? I need to know. Let's hit him with the hype train. Oh, I outspeed this time? Not very effective. Yeah, we're good. In the sense that we're not. We'll put a pin in the fact that all of his furries are boys. I really thought that Bob would have done it, but the water typing for the opener was a real... What are you gonna do? I guess I should have switched. There's a million things I should have done differently. We will come back to this fight maybe one day. He just... yeah, I mean, we can only hope, Sleepy. Maybe it's not creepy. But we're dead. We're freaking dead, bro. We're freaking dead. Alright, how do we feel? Do we want to get run 6 cooking? We have Wednesday stream. No, we don't. The next stream is going to be Legends ZA. So we may not revisit this one for a minute. So we could just go straight into run 6, or we could go freaking crazy, turn this into a Kukuro stream or something. We want to go run 6? Alright. Run 6, baby. Let's do it. Alright. 6 time is a charm. Laybach, welcome. It's gotta be it. Let's do it. I think we need to start with a fire type. I think we need to go back to the fire type thing. Alright. Let me get this bad boy reset here. You should play Legends ZA right now by hacking the Nintendo servers. Oh, that's awesome. Do you have a link to that, Nakone? Do you have a link that I could do that with? We have furries in the chat. Aren't you guys supposed to be hackers? Not, is that offensive? Is that, I'm sorry, I can't say. Is that an offensive thing to say? Let's see here. We have an excellent unhinged entity in the chat. It needs to be put into another round of the game. You're right, Prosaikia, you're right. Let's see. Let me just pop it here to the Game Boy Advance. I mean, I'm holding a Game Boy Advance in my hand. All right. Let's start it again, baby. Yeah, we gotta start with a fire type. There's no way that we don't. Fire is the best. A lot of us are programmers. That makes sense. Here we go. All right, new game time. 13 hours down the fucking... Whoo, baby, not down the drain. We became such a stronger community as a result. Hi, Birch. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah. Really, yeah. It's Gen 3. Is Too Many Types 2... Oh, I don't know where Too Many Types 2 is. I'm not sure. Yeah, aside from the fact that they are, like, you know, just crazy types, the teams are not weak. Tad, you live again. Yeah, Tad, you are one of the largest contributors to the subathon, where this stream began. I'll be a girl this time still. So you will continue to be our starter. I will continue to be me. Let's see. The run, well, Dillo, I'd love to tell you that it's going great, but I don't know if you've seen this screen before. But we were glomped to death by my father's sausage fest of furries. There's no way to sugarcoat it. A sausage fest of furries glomped me to death. So. I was glomped into another dimension. Glomped all the way back to the truck. The furries are powerful. I did not realize that furry would be good against Fluffy. We're definitely going to be we're going to get a furry of our own, because apparently the furry side is stronger. And I have been just hurting for a fire type. So we are going to have to go get Fennekin. Fennekin Tad returns. Because Bean Tad was very underwhelming. I don't know how to tell you. Bean Tad was very underwhelming. And Percy, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Riley. Hell yes. Riley, you are now new to the channel and behind the paywall, so no ads for you, buddy. Thank you, Percy. Maybe I can get a Riolu. Yeah, we're going Delphox. Okay, Fox Pokemon. Yeah, because fire is good against everything. Why would I not just get fire? All right. Let's fucking go, bubby. Let's go, bubby. Speaking of trucked, you need to figure out this Kecleon. There's a Kecleon? Oh, are you doing run and bun, pig? Yeah, Tad's got to get magic again. Tad went to the Hogwarts, but the non-transphobic one. So let's get it. Dello, 69 bits. Thank you for that very nice donation. All right, let's get it. Okay. Calkin for run and bun. Nice. You must. You simply must. Hi, Birch. I really would love to stop meeting like this. All right. You will be Tad, and that's your name. All right. No, I don't need to go see Brendan. No, I don't want to meet him. Okay, I guess I gotta go meet Brendan. That's fine. All right, I'll take the infinite rare candy. I'll go meet your child. All right, Fennekin is our, Tad's our boy. Tad reigns supreme, yes. Run and Bun is a very cute name for a very horrible game, yeah. Fire is weak to Prime. No, I think it's the opposite. I think fire resists Prime. Fire is one of the few things that is resistant to Prime. That's how you defeat Prime, is you use fire. That's why the Prime gym was so brutal, is because I didn't have a fire type. So let me go meet Brendan. Well, I do know a lot at this point. I'm a very learned blind Nuzlocker. No longer blind, still Nuzlocker, you know what I'm saying? At least to this part of the game. I feel like every gym I find is like just a wipe waiting to happen. Hi, Brendan. I love your content. Worlds Beyond Number, fantastic podcast. Fantastic podcast. I guess I'm gonna beat you up though. The Amazon warehouses are weak to fire. Damn, son. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Beating up Brendan. I guess I'm gonna go for the scratch. I'm just gonna scratch it up. Yes, Brendan Lee Mulligan. What did I say? Just kidding. I know it's Brendan. See, our rival Brennan Lee Mulligan. Let's see here. Yeah, it is I love Poplio. I love that they just made the starters like Pokemon that Alpharad likes. Alright, Pokemon trainer Brendan. Here we go. Here we go. on a whirlwind adventure to magic, friendship, starlight, and shit like that. It's cool. Yeah, oh, naturally. Fantastic creator. Let's see. Yes, it's a shame he left College Humor to go make American Girl doll shoes in the woods. I wonder if his wife has ever found him. God, that was such a... I did not see the... So, Brandon Lee Mulligan, fantastic creator, works a lot for Dropout, a very good streaming service. They did some long, like, deep bit where they had him publicly quitting as a joke. And I didn't know that episode was going on, and I, you know, like many other people, was baited cruelly into thinking there was drama. Terrible. Let's see. Okay. Can I think I need to come back over here to get, yeah. Okay. Birch, what you got? I need to go get Pokeballs. Yeah, yes, very baited. I need balls. The Pokedex is good too. I'm not really gonna be using it though. You don't need to give me the Pokedex. I would rather, Pokeballs. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not gonna be completing the Pokedex. I'm actually gonna be doing almost the least, yeah. Oh, Katie Maravich was like, Dimension 20 on a bus. Yeah, that fucking killed me. It's like, what? And they got all of the DMs, Matt Mercer, Jasmine Boulard, frickin', obviously Brennan, and it was, oh, why am I blanking on her name? She did Misfits and Magic. She's in, I'm very familiar with her work, but for some reason I'm having a brain fart. I've been loving her in Worlds Beyond Number. Yeah, Abria Eingar. Yes. Thank you, everyone. And they had everybody for that bit. It was so fucking funny. Yes, with the air. It was really fucking fantastic. Some really good bits out of that Dropout situation. You were lucky enough to catch the warnings to avoid social media until you watched Game Changer. There you go. Yeah, I'm very glad. Some very good taste in this chat. So I've got Pokeballs and a pocket full of dreams. Let's get our first encounter, and it'll probably be an angry little guy. Honestly, we did not get a Centret last time. I'm gonna run up here before I get my encounter down there and we get some more Pokeballs. No, yeah, stop. So yes, what was it? As a mode of dust, do I have a natural affinity for the landscape of Los Angeles? Matt, don't encourage her! Fucking hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna buy Pokeballs. I'm gonna buy. I would love a boring little bird, honestly. A big help in the fight against evil. I guess we'll get 4 of these. And I'll get an antidote. And we have just enough for an antidote and a paralyze heal. Yes, no spoilers for the Critical Role campaign. Yes, I have not watched it, but make sure that nobody spoils any of that stuff. I've been seeing tiki-takis here and there. But I was never much of a Critical Role girly, but my wife really liked it. Here we go, come on. It's an Angie guy, all right. He loved that even the description of the video and the on-screen graphics wrote his name as Mark Mercer. Yes, I think that's quite funny. All right, so I guess I'm gonna have to just huck balls at Poochyena here. Because it's level 2, and Tad's level 6. This isn't gonna work. Poochyena, get in the ball. Poochyena, please. Angie's gotta be good against something, but I haven't found out what it is. It's a very cute typing that has no purpose. It's only there to remind you that there are types that have just not been given anything. I guess I'm gonna go for a scratch. You know, I'll scratch it. Yeah, it's fine. Woo, okay, that's a crit, unfortunate. Let's hit him with another ball. Too much ADHD in your soul for life, long-time podcasting, gaming content. That's fascinating, my ADHD loves that stuff. Okay, this is actually not looking that good. An ADHD type? Who would be an ADHD type? Psyduck? There we go. Poochyena has been caught. All right, let's give a nickname to this little expendable. That's how you know I'm in run 6. I called a dog expendable. A ton of VODs on YouTube, so it works for you. There you go. Alright, give it a nickname. Angie might be good against Silly. That's possible. But I think Angie is also weak to water, right? The Adventure Zone! Yes. Good old Mabim Bam. Those good boys. Oh, that's so funny. You zoned out and then a major character was dead. Let's see here. What did you watch with your parents? You see you prefer to play D&D yourself. Watching it doesn't do it for you. Yeah, a lot of people aren't into the podcasty things. That's fine. Pucciana, your name is, Critical Role. Is it not very family friendly? KJ, you've redeemed a mass dance. Let me pop this in here. My moderator that's in right now is moving. Look at this mass dance. There it is. And a hydrate from Cream Puppy. Mark Mercer. What if I called you Meat Shield? Is it too cruel to call you Meat Shield? Maybe I just double down. Just call you Meat Shield. Bark Mercer. It's too deep. Meat Shield. There we go. Meat Shield, good to have you. Bark Mercer. Let's see here. Alright, let's heal up. Do. Welp, we have the familiar adventure at our fingertips, ready to go. We have another encounter up here. So let me open up with Meat Shield. Let me get Meat Shield up at least 1 or 2 levels. Get you to like a clean... Yeah, that'll do. Ba-dum. All right. Route 103 encounter. Who's it gonna be? Anybody? If we got a Pie Dove, that would be excellent. This is a duplicate, so we don't need to suffer another Pucciana. Go, Meat Shield. There we go. Here we go. What do we got? Oh, there we go. All right, now we're cooking. We got Sentret. Having a fluffy type is very fantastic. Let's rage. Scratch is fine. A fluffy baby indeed. Good. All right. My rage is building. The walkie baby. He can walk. Or she can walk. But she can walk. Ugh. What are you packing ATMs for, Cup? Just take the money out of the ATM and leave the bank. Stop packing ATMs. That's crazy. You're crazy, Cub. All right, let's give a name to Sentret, our little fluffy walker. All that dollar. That's right. Sentret. You are possibly going to be around for a minute. The walking Tret walks a lot. Oh, boots. 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 These boots were made for walking, and that's all they can do. And one of these days, these boots are just gonna keep walking, because that's all they do. There we go. One of these days, these boots are just gonna keep on walking, that's all. Snom? I don't know if Snom is in this game. If Snom is in this game, he's got to be a bean type. Maybe bean baby. New route. This could be Pie Dove. Please be Pie Dove. Well, we might have actually made it so that we have to catch Pie Dove, right? Or it might also be Rattata. Rattata's around. They're just boring. Boring's nice, but I don't know, it's Pie Dove. Snom might be. Yes, my little baby has returned. Okay, Pidove, let's get you in here. Rage? Oh god, flying is good against Angie because everything is good against Angie. Stop it. Bob returns. Bob 2? Well, that's rude to all of the other Pidoves we've had. Let's throw a ball at this thing. We gotta find a new name. What's another normal, boring name? Bobathy. Bobbert? We could name Pidove Bobbert. Steve. Steve's pretty good. Bob 6. Wilberforce? What? Yes, you did get a gift sub. Brad. Brad also very basic. We've had a Brad, though, in this playthrough, somewhere. Chad. We know we had a Chad. We didn't have a Brad. Peter. Let's give a nickname. All right. I think Steve is pretty good. Steve. He's Steve. No, he didn't see the Minecraft movie, so he doesn't know what you're saying when you just say, I'm Steve. He's like, what is that? Is it the game with the blocks? That's a video game. There's a character named Steve in it? We had a Chad. I forget who it was. Chad was there somewhere. I think Chad was Slowpoke? No, most recent. We've definitely had more than one Chad in the history of the channel. Definitely. No, yeah, including the Slowpoke, yeah. The idea that we haven't named several Pokemon Chad, even several Pokemon Bob. I wouldn't be surprised if we had 2 other Boots, you know? Maybe this can be Boots Riley, that awesome director. Maybe this could be Boots Riley, but Boots Riley's kind of wild. Boots is kind of adorable and cuddly and tiny. That's not really Boots Riley energy, so, okay. I've talked myself out of this little century being director and creator Boots Riley. All right. Somehow erase Chad from your mind. No, Chad, remember me. Remember me. All right. We might have had a Chad on the first one. I don't remember at this point. Let's get, Steve, what do you got? Anything yet? Gust and Growl, we got Big Pecs. I think Big Pecs is the worst ability, but that's fine. We got ability patches. Let's get Sentret out here, because then we can Teddy Tumble our way through stuff. It would be very nice. I think Boots will live long enough, yeah. Hey, everybody. Excuse me. All right. I feel it. This is the run. I don't know. I can't be confident about that. I don't know if it's the run. TBQH, I have no freaking clue. All right, beating up kids for money. We're doing it. Big tech, yeah, it's a big-chested bird. It's a buff bird. So this is Sharp. Sharp is actually going to be very good. So I'm gonna puff up. It's using bug moves though, so I'm gonna puff up to lower its physical attack. And then I'm gonna hit it with the, how is Sharp v Sharp? Oh, Sharp v Sharp is good against itself. The blade that cuts both ways. Ooh, okay. I don't understand why that works, but maybe it's because it's a ghost. It's Sharp Ghost. Big Pecs made you giggle? Hey, yeah, I'm glad you're having fun. Yeah, confidence is not allowed in Nuzlocke. Rule number 1 is, in fact, don't be confident. Understand that your life is forfeit at a moment's notice. So, could be that it's a knife fight. You bring a knife to a knife fight, it's a good idea, right? So Sharp v Sharp. Sharp good against Sharp. Or Sharp is good against Ghost, but that doesn't make as much sense to me. The pen is mightier than the sword, but the sword is mightier than the ghost. We've all heard that phrase, so much that we've forgotten it entirely, so. That makes perfect sense. What's up, Cypher? Good to see you, buddy. In your EP? I got an EP moderator in the chat, don't you worry. We will bring the Sunday vibes as, Actually, I think I need to change the name of the stream. Hold on. Run 6. Good. All right, our dad's a furry, and he's really strong. All right? And he killed us. Reckon Aegislash is as good as, in this hack as it is normally? It's gotta be really good, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Sharp must be weak to gun because you're bringing a knife to a gunfight, right? So this is a fight and zoomer. How is Teddy Tumble? How is Fluffy? Oh no, Sus is very good against... Okay, hold on, let me puff up on this guy. Tackles, fine, okay. So Sus is good against Fluffy. I have Fluffy notes left and fucking right. I am gonna have to reorganize these notes, and I'm dreading it because it's so much. Sharp Ghost has to be good against furries. You would, look man, I don't know. We can be hunting for what's good against furries. I just don't have the answer. Let's go for a Teddy Tumble. Okay, we're good. We're good. There's an ad break starting in about 30 seconds, but don't worry about it. We've just got more of this going on, and more of it will be going on when we do. Let's hit it. Yo, we got 41 people in here. Hell yes. Well, there's an ad break that's happening. Stick around. Come on in, everybody. I'm Hades. Welcome to the holiday. Let's get this cooking. This is run 6 through no fault of my own. I was murdered by my father, who is a furry. I was glomped to death by a sausage fest of furries. There's no way to sugarcoat it. Okay, that'll take him into the ad break. Perfect. That's got him. Got him hooked. Lost 3 people immediately. Perfect. Let's see here. Vullaby, Dark Flying Baby. This is a baby, right? So I can hit it with the Fluffy. Would Dark be weak to Fluffy? Because Fluffy is the power of heart. And love conquers all. Maybe. Possibly. All right, Boots. Bug Catcher Rick, you're done. You're done. Let's go. I don't like to say very much, but let's go. And by that I mean back to the freaking Pokemon Center. Bing, bing, bong. Fluffy should be good against Dark. I would hope so. You hold yeah, the plushies protect you from the monsters. So that's gotta be the case, right? Welp, we will find out maybe one day, possibly sometime ever. Who knows? All right. Yeah, the logic of the game is something. Oh, we could have had a Routes. That would have been fantastic. Hope you've redeemed a big stretch. Now, I don't think that Routes would become a furry type. I don't know, I think it might become a gender type. Might be space fairy gender? Unsure. Right now it's a space fairy, so it might become a gender type. Unsure. Yeah, it's true. You must understand. So this is, how is space versus Fluffy? That's psychic versus Fluffy. Neutral. Okay, that's fine. It could be gender. I would imagine it to be gender. I don't think that Gardevoir is going to be furry because Gardevoir, while is woman shape, is not very fluffy. It's not like an animal. It's just kind of like a lady. It's just like, what if it's just a lady? Probably just gender. Okay, I'm good. Actually, I'm gonna heal up. I'm not taking any risks. I'm not taking any. You think I'm taking risks in run 6? In this economy? You think I'm gonna do that? No, it's not what I'm about to do. Nuh-uh. A guaranteed gender type in the Pride Egg. Oh yes, in Lava Ridge. Yeah, we'll definitely have a guaranteed gender friend and magic type. We will have a magic type in our starter Tad. So, gender space furry? Maybe. It's a fairy, definitely. Oh, the other routes is Gallade. Gallade is probably, I don't know what Gallade is. He's probably still space. Probably still a space guy. Do. Youngster Alan would like to battle. I love it. Binnacle? Ugh. Binnacle has got to be an ugly type, right? Rock water guys! Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So guys versus... Well, water is good against Fluffy. This is not a good matchup. I'm gonna try a sharp type. Oh fuck, sharp is good against Fluffy. Okay, sharp is not good against rock, that makes sense. Okay, so how about Meat Shield? How about Angie? Let's see. Sharp fairy gender, maybe. Sharp. Okay, let's hit him with the Angie. Oh, Angie's actually good against something. Holy crap! Hold on. What is Angie good against? Guys? Is Angie good against guys? Angie is good against normal. Angie might be good against guys. Okay. Long live Meat Shield. We finally found a use for Meat Shield. How about that? Go Meat Shield, go. Boring v Angie. I feel like Angie might be good against boring. Neutral. But I think I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, Angie's just a bad type. Angie's just, look, I named the Meat Shields. We can't be kidding. You said long live Meat Shield just before Meat Shield die. Live, laugh, Meat Shield, yes. All right. Yeah, he's dead. I'm so sorry. Meat Shield is not available for questioning. I should have left. I did not have high hopes for Meat Shield. All right, there's a Cavalier energy to run 6 that we need to get in line here. What's up, Avanatia? Popping in to say hello. Hey, rock on. Hey, have a good drive home, and I'll see you around, buddy. Next stream is gonna be Legends ZA stream on Thursday. No Wednesday stream, so I can get some editing done. But look forward to it. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for the subscription. The subscription goal. The subscription. Yes, as it was foretold in the subscription. 100 subscriptions. Thank you so much, Avanatia, for the subscription. For some reason, it's not showing up, but sometimes it's weird like that. But I appreciate it. All right, Meat Shield is dead, though. That's unfortunate. So we're going to call this, Oh, here we go. Hold on. Lower? Is it lower? There we go. Can I... There we go. Too many deaths. Too many deaths. All right. Too many deaths. There we go. Perfect. All right. Rock on. Thanks again, Avanatia. Have a great drive home. Meat Shield goes to Angie Heaven to reunite with his brethren. That's right. All right, so fucking all right, here we are. Bummer. Bummer so early. That's all right. We were never gonna use our little Angie guy anyway. Boots. I guess I didn't heal, huh? That's fine, there's a town right here. Easy. A Houndour Cerberus up in Angie Heaven? Possible. Possible. There's always a possibility. Well, I guess we keep on going, baby. I do want the money from this other trainer. I think that's one of the reasons I've been kind of broke. Is that these trainers are out here, and I'm avoiding them because I don't want to die like I just did. But Muna is a dream type. So, dream might be weak to Fluffy because you take a teddy to bed with you, right? Not very effective. Fascinating. All right. Huh. Do you have any Pokemon plushes? I don't think I do have any Pokemon plushes. Sharp is not very good. Eerie Echo, crap. I guess I'm gonna switch out. Let's hit him with fire. I have in my life had some Pokemon flushes. I don't think I have any right now. Oh, I have Substitute. Yes, I have a Substitute. That I will throw down from time to time when I need to use the bathroom. Dream is resistant to fire. Hang on. Dream and Magic. It might be Magic that resists fire. We've seen this before. I had a Magic type that resisted fire, and it was our My Little Pony. Okay. Hit him with the Scratch. Neutral. Okay, this thing's a problem. Muna's not a bean? Well, I guess they're kind of an orb. Well, they're specifically dreams. You have exactly one Bulbasaur plush that you got from a claw machine in 5th grade? Hell yes. Before you were a Pokemon fan. Very fun. Alright, Boots, level 7. Boots wants to learn Quick Attack. I love that for Boots. Let's get that. I'm gonna lose Foresight. Not a big help. Not the biggest change for Boots to lose that. Alright. Yeah, Bulbasaur's a good guy. Definitely a good guy. Ball Toy. Now, Magic versus Ancient, unsure. It's Ancient Psychic. Let me hit you with the Ember attack. Was Fire is super effective against Ancient Psychic. Okay. Fire is good against everything. Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. Let's go. Hell yes. Only $64? All right. In this economy? You gonna stiff me like this? Damn. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. All right, Tiana. Here we go. All right. Well, all things considered, it's just another run. We're doing it. You have the materials to make yourself a life-size Flygon plush? Oh my god. That's crazy. Well, Godspeed on that endeavor. I know Flygon is a beloved little guy. I would like to... I don't have any money. What am I don't know why I have no business with you. I got nothing. So this is where I died last time. Alright? I'm not going back here until much later. Yeah, if you do, definitely put it in the Discord. How nice. Oh, you could make it weighted. Yeah, that'd be funny. Just a gigantic anti-anxiety little guy. Well, not little, he's massive. This is where your father silenced you so his secret stays safe. Yeah. Yeah, I knew too much to be allowed to leave, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, buddy, you want to talk to me for some reason. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Cream Puff, have a good one, and I'll see you around, buddy. All right, let's get it. Thank you. Oh, I need to go to... Oh, I understand. They want me to go in and talk to my dad. Dad. I have nothing to tell you. Oh, Wally's here. Yeah, Wally needs to come in and get his Pokemon so that Wally can start his magical adventure of self-discovery. That's what Wally needs. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah. Just disappearing for a moment. Actually, I'm gonna take this opportunity to use the bathroom, so let me throw a substitute down. Boom. All right. My desk is very clean. What do you mean? All right. Just using, what is it, 25% of my HP? So if anybody asks, this is how the stream always goes. It's not out of the ordinary, and everybody loves this. It's great content. All right, BRB.
you, substitute, for your wonderful service to the channel. How?
Woohoo! Hell yeah, save up those points for a special little guy. How? I also got a small cheese. Let's get it, baby. We owe you a battle royale. All right. With cheese? There it is. Now remember, whoever wins this will become the president of my channel because I refuse to accept the responsibility. All right. Yes, I would love to come with you and do your long tutorializing quest. In fact, it brings me so much joy to do that, Wally. Thank you. It's awesome. I love it. So fun. So cool. Wally, you and me, we're going on an adventure. Here we go. Yeah, there's a lot of instant deaths in this game, huh? KJ's done. I'm so sorry, KJ. Looks like it's Fiddleisk, Insane Pig Mask, Commercial Hippie. Commercial Hippie's dead. Itty Bitty Kitty Committee's probably gonna go down from Pig Mask. No, took down higher speed than Pig Mask, but Fiddleisk is going to take down Itty Bitty. Oh, what is this? Oh, Itty Bitty is abandoning. Itty Bitty, you could have gotten that supply drop, but instead, Fiddleisk, you are in charge of my channel. Congratulations. It's yours. The channel's yours. There's $500 for you. Yes, there's a little... Wally is kind of like a little waif of a boy, yeah. Let's see here. Yes. 80 through at the end, yeah. Yeah, no, responsibility? No, not for me. Not for me. Well, I don't want it, so... It's Fiddleisk's now. If you have any edicts or decrees, Fiddleisk, feel free to pop them down. All right. Well, Norman, I'm coming for you. I will take you down. God, I hate... What are you even here for? I feel like Groundhog's Day. I feel like I'm getting Groundhog's Day'd. No, I don't know what you thought I said, but I'm coming to murder my father. I'm going to kill my dad because he killed me. Okay, how many Pokeballs do I have? Because I know this can get a little dicey right now. I got 10 Pokeballs, that's fine. Okay, let's get Steve out here. Okay. Any edicts? Oh, dicks? No. We got Azurill! Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. This is a water type right off the bat. What if I just huck a ball at Azurill? Hold on. All right. It is a gender water type, right? Right now it's not a water type. Vic Michaelis in charge of the channel? If she wants the responsibility, Vic, come on, it's yours. You could be in charge of whatever laws you want to put in place. But I think Vic might be a little busy. Did Vic win the gladiatorial combat? Let's see. Polka. Polka's a very cute name we've had before, and I think we can have again, because they are a little polka dot. I think Polka's good for me. Polka. Little polka dot. You haven't been benevolent dictator for like 2 days now. Yes. Oh, call them Vic. Vic is very gender, yes. Well, honestly, Vic Michaelis is very funny, but I think Polka's cute too. Let's keep Polka. Let's see here. Bum 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 bum. Yes. Okay, so Steve, Fire Magic Tad, Normal Fluffy Boots, and Normal Gender Baby Polka. Is Azuril... What's the Azuril thing? Is Vic became the honorary president of Dropout in an episode? That's funny. Okay. Azuril. This... Pray for me that this isn't a friendship evolution. Fuck. It's a friendship evolution. Oh my god, this is the worst. Nobody has ever suffered as much as I have. Oh, I hate this. This is the fucking oh no, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. How do I need to find a way to check friendship. All right. Well, they're just if they walk in the party with us, does it help? I think I want to speed up the game, but I don't have a way to check friendship. How, for like 20 minutes? Will that do it? Will this happen? 10 minutes of running back and forth? I can do that. I can run back and forth for 20 minutes. Hold on. Hold on, where am I? It's in here, right? I can do this. Yeah, call my bluff. We can make this work. It didn't take that long last time when you just sped up the game and went back and forth. Yeah, but I also didn't get it. It also didn't do it. If you run on the route you caught it, the friendship is doubled? No shit, idiot. Are you serious? That's a great idea. Okay, hold on. All right. Well, if that's the case, we can... Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. I can do this. What is this? Yes. Where are you? Oh, does it have to be playing right now? Not going. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Well, if that's the case, let's run around, shall we? Is there a place that I can do that without running into a bunch of people that want me dead? You don't want to fight. This kid does want to fight. I'm just gonna beat him up because I don't want to have to deal with this. But if we just run back, they should be first in the party, and they run back and forth, and then we get it. Hey, I'll see you around, KJ. Thanks for popping by. Hopefully I'll see you. And thanks for the follow, and have a great rest of your Sunday. So, Lileep. Okay, well, Polka shouldn't be out here, so let's go for Chad. This is Grass Ancient Sus. Lost, popping in with 5 gift subs to Laybach, to Ike, to Commercial Hippie, to Paper Crown, and Nakaruru. Hell yes. Thank you so much for the support, Lost. It means a lot. Here as we enter Run 6. I really appreciate the support. Here's a fist bump that may or may not break the autofocus. It did not today. That is a good sign. Spring will be early this year. Thank you, Lost, again. Holy shit, what a wonderful support you give to this channel, and I always appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. Hey, and welcome, Ike. Let me know if I'm saying your name even close to correct. I am gonna light this thing on fire. In honor of Lost's wonderful support, I'm gonna light this, oh, it was in fact a Zorua on fire. That's fine. What's important is I lit it on fire. You ever do that thing where your water bottle takes the coaster with it? Scares me every time. All right. HQ. Okay, perfect. I'll call you HQ then. Welcome, HQ. Good to have you, buddy. Welcome to the world behind the paywall. Thanks to Lost. Let's see here. All right. Now it's actually Lileep, so I actually light you on fire, and you're actually dead. Perfect. Yeah, I just needed a fire type. I just need to use fire. Let's see here. So now, is there any death and dismay along this route that would put me in danger? No. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. All right, everybody, get ready. Get ready for it. This is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so fun. All right, we're gonna mute this. We're gonna then start a little bit of Boom. All right. All right. Here we go. We're Pokemon lo-fiing, and I am going to speed this up so vomitously fast. Hold on. Let's see, emulation. So the fast forward speed is going to be set to 6 times, and we're going to go fast forward. Okay, perfect. Yes, and then it's this. Oh, okay, this is a bad place. What's a good place that I won't get hit in the face with a child? This one? Yeah. All right. How are we all doing? We doing good, everybody? So the time right now is 1:36 for me. So we are gonna find out exactly how much time of running back and forth it's going to take for me to get a friendship evolution with a Zuril. Because having a water type sounds fantastic, and I'm willing to put in the work here. So let's figure it out. All right. Let me know if also the volume of the music is good, if we need to bring it up. We've evolved into a chill stream here. Or maybe we should make this, do we want lo-fi? I think I could think of something dumber. I have an idea. What if we just have to endure this? Oh, interesting. It's not working right now? That's fine. All right. Well, we will do this. Yeah, this feels right. Comfortably underneath the voice, wonderful. All right, well, how about this one? All right, this feels kind of fitting, doesn't it? Just as I avoid hitting this child. There we go, then, boom, down right, boom, down up. Yeah, this feels good. This feels right. Poka is first, right? Hold on. I think it's Poka, right? Yeah, Poka's in front. I wish there was a good way. What's up, sad ghost guy? How is it going? I am running around to abuse a friendship mechanic. How are you doing? There, this one? Yeah. So I've sped it up to 6 times, and we're gonna see exactly how long it takes. The musical genre? Oh, this being Poka? That's funny. All right. But how you doing, sad ghost guy? Good to see ya. That's a perfect name to have at this particular moment. Tears falling down at the party, baby. Sad ghost guy does sound like a type. There's guys type, there's ghost type. There is no sad type. Though sad type would be a very funny, like that's the emo type kind of situation. Okay, so I started this run at, I mean literally running up and down, at 1:36 p.m. my time, Central Time. Just had your B-day. Well, happy belated birthday to you, and or maybe just birthday. Well, thank you so much for popping in to enjoy your post-birthday times here with us on the holiday. Good to have you. Happy belated. Sobble and Oshawott would be sad types. Yeah, Sobble would definitely be a sad type. Yeah, emo type would definitely do it. Ghost guys would be, you could say that ghost guys would be Dragapult, right? Because it's guys. It's definitely guys. Yes. Sobble, poster boy. What's up, Chumbug? You're getting dizzy? What do you mean? What could it be? How you doing, Chum? Friend of the channel, Chumbug, a wonderful streamer. If you guys are looking for some very fun vibes, go check out Chum. How you doing? Brogy just fell off wait, Brogy? Who's Brogy? I don't know any Brogis. I only know a Doji, but just Doji fell off the couch. What's up, y'all? How you doing? This is Pokemon Too Many Types. I currently have it sped up to a vomitous amount because I'm taking advantage of a friendship mechanic. But Poka, normal, gender, baby type. We have Tad, fire, magic type. Boots, normal, fluffy type. And Steve, boring, flying. Streamer is generous, just got home from church. I'm glad your immortal souls are all right. And Brogy is the oldest son. All right, well, hello, Brogy. I am a stranger on the internet, but the fun kind. How is it going? Let's see, Stinky Fortnite Feet. What a name! Welcome, this is a hardcore Nuzlocke, so it's no items like potions and stuff, but I can use held items. Also, wild name, good to have you, buddy. How you doing, Stinky? Thinking about getting into Pokemon. You got a 3DS? Ooh, if you got a 3DS, Well, it's not a 3DS game, but my favorite DS Pokemon game would be Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That was, I'm a Gen 2 girly at the end of the day. Stinky Fortnite feet also sounds like one of the types. Yeah, it's a stinky type, it's a Fortnite type, and it's a feet type. Yeah, these are all, that makes sense. This all checks out. So I've been running up and down for about 5 minutes right now. No, Chumbug, what I'm doing right now shouldn't make sense to most people. This is, I'm abusing a mechanic that is kind of specific. The reason I've sped this up and I'm going kind of crazy. Hold on, my music is, there we go. This is perfect. This is perfect music for this. The reason that I'm doing the thing that I'm doing is that when you take a certain amount of steps in Pokemon, it will raise the friendship value with your Pokemon. So Azurill is a baby type, and baby types are weak to everything. This is a fan game. This is a ROM hack that added, like, there's 62 types in Pokemon, too many types. Yeah, the square guys, truly. There's a lot of ADHD running around here. The calls are coming from inside the house. So, normal, gender, baby. Baby types are weak to most things because they're babies. You shouldn't put babies in battles. But Poka, our Azurill, is a friendship evolution. So in order for Poka to evolve, they need very high friendship points. And there is a mechanic that if you walk with them in your party for like 256 steps, there's a chance that their friendship gets ticked up one. So I am not playing around this time because I've wiped 5 times. I've lost 5 Nuzlocke runs. So I am just taking matters into my own hands, and I'm getting the evolution early for Poka so that I can have a water type. I don't have a problem and I can quit any time. Does that help? Does that explain? Does that make sense? Let's see. You can get 3DS emulators, but yeah, the 3DS itself. Hey, no worries. Happy to tell you. Chum, if you or Doji are ever looking to do... I know Doji was... Doji TM, another fantastic streamer in the wonderful wild world of Twitch. I know Doji used to do a lot of Pokemon stuff, so Doji probably knows about a lot of this Pokemon stuff. But if you guys ever want to get into Nuzlocke, let me know. Yeah, the friendship evolution really could have been done away with, but I guess they wanted us to suffer a little bit. Because a lot of hacks will lose the friendship evolutions in place of just like a level, but not this one. All right, let me see if I can, if I've suffered enough. Poka? No, I have not suffered enough. Okay, I've been running for almost 10 minutes now. 8 minutes. I don't know if it got rid of trade evolutions. They must have done that. I think in this one you literally get like the who's a Wutzels. You know what I'm talking about. You'll get like in Legends Arceus, you'll get the linking cable. Let's see. When I asked that, he looked at me and said, "Have you ever played Pokemon before?" Have you ever played Pokemon, Chum? Let's see here. Leveling up also gives you a +3 to friendship, so I could do that, but then I am, as a hardcore Nuzlocke, you must remain at a level lower than the gym leader's level. So maybe we'll be all right for a minute, but it's, I can't get Azurill too high of a level, or else I won't be able to use them in any of the boss battles to come, so... We're kind of, this is a self-made Sisyphean hell that I've put myself in, but I think it'll be worth it, and it will, and the level up mechanics are, I mean, they'll get some friendship, but I think this is worth something. Let's see what happens at 15 minutes. Let's check in Fizz 15 minutes. So Sad, if you are asking what a Nuzlocke is, and if anybody else is curious, a Nuzlocke is a way to make a Pokemon game harder. Basically, if a Pokemon faints, it ran away while you were at camp. It is dead. You are treating fainting as death in Nuzlockes. So it's a way to make Pokemon games harder, and it's a way to make it so you can lose a Pokemon game and have to start from the beginning. So if you're in a match and you wipe, meaning all of your Pokemon faint, you have to start from the beginning again. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. There's also limitations on the Pokemon you can catch in a Nuzlocke. Every new route, you can only catch the first Pokemon you find in the tall grass. So it's limited encounters, it's permadeath, and it's emotional damage. You need to nickname all your Pokemon. Yes, it's permadeath. Only Scarlet until Doji beat you to a shiny charm, then you rage quit. So funny. But as a child, no. You grew up in a strong gender role household and video games are for boys. Oh, fuck that. I'm so glad that you found video games later in life, chum. Let's see. Yeah, video games, obviously, as we all know, genderless. But there's also plenty of games intended for the girlies, right? But that is Pokemon later in life, still a great way to enjoy Pokemon. It's so funny that you couldn't handle Dochi getting the shiny charm first. You know, clearly a competitive household regardless. But I also enjoy a good competition. My wife and I are very competitive. I think one of the tenets of our marriage is that we will not spare each other in board games and things like that. We will go all out because we respect each other enough to crush each other for victory. Your sister had a lot of Barbie and Alexandra Letterman games. Oh yeah, I mean yes, definitely. There's definitely those kinds. Hope, have a good sleep. The missile is tired from splashing bandits all day. See you around, bud. What board games do we play? Let's see. We love board games more, well, obviously we'll play a lot of, like, tabletop-y D&D stuff, but, like, in terms of board games, we really like Boop, which is, like, kind of like What If Chess, but cats and checkers-y kind of situation. When's the wife lock? The wife lock is something that we unlocked for the, from the subathon, where I would do a stream with my wife, and she would have to Nuzlocke, and I couldn't backseat game. And it's been hard to get that scheduled because my wife's work schedule, but we'll get it probably as soon as we can. But with Legends ZA dropping, it'll probably be a couple weeks. Let's see. But other board games that I enjoy, we have a lot of time with like the Night Cage, which is a very fun spooky board game. I guess I'm gonna keep running for a minute here. Ooh, yes, your dad never went easy on you in chess. There you go. Did it make you really good at chess? Yes, that is something that we've been planning. Let's see. What are some other board games? We have a lot of board games just kind of hanging out. We really like, Love Letter, which is a card counting kind of board game where you are vying for the hand of the princess, which is very fun. That game, I love games that have like, kind of the rules are easy to understand, and then you can really hit the ground running and go crazy with strategy. Really love those. Yeah, Love Letter rips. Also Splendor, which is kind of like a resource management game where you are like trading gems and stuff. We really love that one. All right, how is my friendship feeling? That kid is going crazy. Okay, Infinite Candy, Poka. Bubble. Poka, I'll get rid of Splash. I'm starting to think that this method is not very fast. Oh boy. All right. While I'm doing this for everyone's benefit, does anybody know concretely if friendship evolutions are still in this game? I've never gotten one to work. Doesn't mean they're not here. Not really good on professional standard, but you could play an average adult. Hell yes. All right. Monopoly Empire? Never played that. Let's see. Love Letter is such... Yes, it's very easy to play, and you can really go crazy with strats. Yeah, I love it a lot. Yep, so if you're looking to write any of these down, we got... also, Sagrada is a really fun one for us, but we had Love Letter, The Night Cage, which is like a spooky cooperative survival game. Very fun. Escape from the Dark Castle is one we like to play. And I'll answer your question in just a second here, as soon as, Nikoni, as soon as I remember. What's the last one? Oh, and Splendor. Splendor is one we really like. And I guess this is the perfect time. Yeah, if you want to know about my setup, Nikone, my setup is overkill. I want everyone to understand that I had this stuff already. These are not necessarily even the best options for what you could choose if you wanted to stream and do stuff like that. But this is, let me tell you what my stuff is, and if anybody recommends on like an affordable setup as a streamer, always feel free to hit me up. I don't think they added a page that tells you the friendship. I don't see anything about that. Ribbon, none. Moves, not seeing anything. Yeah, I don't see... There's an info button? No. Yeah, I can't find anything about it. No way they didn't. It would be a... No, they didn't. All right, yeah, so it's not there. Okay, so I don't know what they would have done with Polka. Polka's evolving, holy crap! We did it! And it's happening so fast! Oh my god, yes! Okay, so the friendship mechanics are still there. All right, thank you everyone for your wonderful patience. I'm still answering Nakone your question. Hold on. We're gonna unfast forward. We're gonna pause this goofy music. We're gonna get back in to this music. All right. We're in. All right, let's get it, baby. Ho ho ho! Now we're freaking talking. You'll love to see it. All right. Yeah, we don't play around. So, yeah, so the setup that I use, and hit me up with other, if you know, in the talking shop section of the Discord, a wonderful community of people, if anybody is looking for a good spot to hang out. I have a talking shop chat in there. But my microphone is a Sanken, S-A-N-K-E-N, CS3E. This is a shotgun microphone, which refers to the style of microphone. It's very directional, and it's all about like rejecting the stuff along the sides and behind, which is kind of helpful if you're in an apartment building like me. And it is usually like a boom operator's microphone for like cinema stuff. But I just had it, and I had, you know, my setup here, so that is what I use as my voice microphone. And because this is a nicer microphone, it's not a USB microphone. It's an XLR cable, which is like a professional mic cable. And you'll need an interface that will connect your XLR mic via USB to your computer. So I have what's a Scarlett, which is a popular interface system that allows you to do some kind of stuff to, like, you know, tamper with it, but also just gets your nice microphone on your computer. So that's my mic and audio interface. That's what I'm doing. You're planning on doing an SM7B for recording music? I'm unfamiliar with that microphone. And maybe a new audio interface too, since you've just gotten a Focusrite Scarlett. Hey, Focusrite buddies. Yeah, I have the Focusrite Scarlett. It's got way too many inputs because I used to use it for when I was like podcasting and stuff like that. Yes, I am unfamiliar with the SM7B. Focusrite buddies. But yeah, it's a Sanken CS3E is the microphone. It's overkill, but it's very good. It's like a $1,500 mic. You do not need this microphone. There are microphones that you could get similar quality to. Hey, hell yeah, Sleep. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yes. Definitely look forward to the continued channel growth. Let's see. Water, gender, heat and cold protection. So thick fat is not the ability that I want, but I can get an ability capsule. That's not so bad. Sassy nature, also not so bad. Bubble, water gun, tail whip, and water sport. Okay. So Polka's looking good. It would be so depressing if Polka just instantly died after all that effort. So maybe I don't put them in the front. But having a water type this early, fantastic. So I'm loving that. Let's get out here. That was really, I don't know if we've ever been so well set up in the early game. So let me beat up this woman over here who gives a lot of money. Ooh, Oranberry. Flannery will kneel before the bouncy boy. Very true. I don't know how Fluffy goes against gender. I'd love to figure that out. Maybe this is a safe place to try to figure that out. But water is good against Fluffy, but I don't know if water resists Fluffy. Hey, rock on, Riley. Thanks for popping by, and I'll see you around. The Legends ZA stream is going to be Thursday evening time sometime, and I will kick this rich lady's butt. What's up, Porg? How you doing, bud? All right, time to kick a rich lady's butt with a Porygon. Porygon's a gamer. Are gamers weak to fire? I guess we'll find out. Most things are weak to fire. No, it's not. Gamer resists fire. Holy shit. If we can find a gamer. Where's gamer? Gamer. 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 Good versus fire. That's wicked helpful to know. All right, let's hit magic, though. Let's see here. Yeah, we died. We died. Yeah, our furry father destroyed us outright. Yeah, Flannery is also more than just a fire type. She's fire fluffy. Yeah, Norman kicked our ass unsurreptitiously. Just absolutely just stomped us. We were glomped to death by a room full of furries. It was brutal. Brutal indeed. Gamers are in fact not weak to water, they're weak to grass. Because they don't touch it. Petalburg Woods! Okay, fantastic. I guess let's get Steve out here, and let's see if I could get another prime type. If I could get a little cottony, that would be fantastic. Slack off. Alright. Gamers do shower, apparently. This is boring stinky? Yeah, boring stinky type. Now, I don't know if it would be very good, but maybe. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, sharp is good. I'm gonna get out of here. Let's go for... How is Polka? How is sharp versus gender water? Okay, it's not doing anything. Oh, but Truant actually does something now because the SPDEF goes up when they don't do anything. You are not... Look... I don't know if it's not my favorite way to die, but I'm not gonna shame anybody if you know, there's no good way to go. Let's see here. So let's get a nickname for Slackoff. They're boring stinky. I think that they will become a furry. I think this is a boring stinky furry. Newman? Yeah, suffocation, no breathing. Oh boy. Slackoff, what are we gonna call you here, buddy? Fred. I think Fred's pretty good. I don't mind Fred. Let's just call you Fred. We probably will not be making use of Fred. Norman? Yeah. Yeah, this is my father. This is what I think of you. Norman. All right, Norman. I will defeat you with your own medicine. If I could get Vigoroth in here. Encore for Norman, not so bad. Is Encore a guy's move? All right, well, we have Norman. We don't quite have the Whimsicott that I would have wished we would. We got potions, though. That's fine. Okay, Steve. All right, well, we have Norman. This guy is a bug trainer, yet has no bugs. Am I correct? God, I just gotta stop using frickin' coasters if they're gonna just get taken away. My water bottle is attaching itself to the coaster with condensation, and then when it's a heavy coaster. So when I lift it up, I get scared. So Swablu is Fluffy Flying Song. How is flying versus... I don't think any of that is resistant. No, it is resistant to flying. Okay, Fluffy resists flying. I forgot about that. Well, I know what Fluffy is weak to. It's weak to water, also weak to fire. I wouldn't guess Slackoth is a furry type, but I don't know, man. I mean, Norman classically does have a Slackoff, and it is just a big man. He could be a stinky furry type. Nobody was able to explain to me why Floatazil was, so I didn't want it. So, you know, I mean, why couldn't that same reason be for for the big stinky guy, right? Okay, so here's Drowsy, just a dream type. Let me just confirm that it's in fact a dream that resists fire. It is not. It's psychic that resists fire? No, it's magic that resists fire. Magic resists fire. Hold on. Let me get this in the thing here. Where's magic? Magic is good against fire. Excellent. Okay, so having magic types, fantastic. So Tad is a sleepy bean. Let's get Tad out of here. Let's go for Boots. Boots can do this. Yeah, Slackoth going either way. I could see it. No, thank you. Good. All right, Boots. Boots is putting in the work, baby. Teddy Ursa. This has got to be a fluffy baby. It's a baby Zoomer. Why are you a Zoomer? Okay. Well, I'm going to hit you with the Teddy Tumble. Would baby resist fluffy because babies love plushes? Nope. Aside from the meme. Okay, there's a gross meme, apparently. They all have a popularity. Unfortunate. Very sad. In the arms of the angels. Every day, for pennies a day, you could protect Pokemon from internet chicanery. Chingling your song. Who are the gyms and their types up to Norman? So we are headed to Roxanne, who is a rock and ancient type. Oh, I am familiar with the horrifying Vaporeon meme. I thought we were talking about the Weasel, though. Okay, Boots, you got this. And then after Roxanne is who's the second gym leader? I'm blanking. Third is the Watson, who is electric and prime. Oh yes, it's a Brawly or something, and he's fight and stinky type. Stinky Brawly. I usually am able to take care of Brawly pretty easily, so I don't really think about him. Yeah. I mean, it walks on two legs, but it's a weasel. Weasels sometimes stand up on two legs. All right, I'm done litigating. I'm done litigating for what the weasel situation is. Sudowoodo because of a meme that I think is specific to Jaden and Alpharad. Something about, like, if it can wear a hoodie, it's a furry. Which probably isn't that far off. But we have a furry on our team. Well, we do. We have a proto-furry, a pre-furry, if you will. I don't think there's a I think that's what it is. It's not specifically a Sudowoodo thing. All right. Well, let's get out here. Oh, never fucking mind. That's fine. Oh, it would have been so nice to get Cottony, but maybe we can find a use for our truant baby. We lost to Dad. Hey, Premachu. My dad raises furries and he glomped me to death, so I'm not having the best day on that, but we're back and we're all right. We're doing good. Outside of the fact that we did very bad, we're now doing all right. So let me run you through the team. Yeah, infinite glomps. So we have Steve. Steve's good. We have Poka, who I ran back and forth with the sped up mechanic to get an evolution to finally get our water type that isn't a baby. We have Boots, the normal fluffy, and we have Tad, who is now fire, and we have Norman, my dad, the boring stinky type. Yeah, unfortunately, the Itty Bitty Kitty Committee is not at liberty to say within the rules of the channel. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, you've been robbed, right? May as well. This could be the one, who knows? What are we dancing for? Hey, Enya Dreams XO, thank you so much. Oh my god, I loved Enya growing up. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, 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 hey. Oh my god. Return to innocence. How's it going? Come on in, Enya. A very dream-like and melodic hello to you. Yeah, Enya rips. A lot of you were probably conceived to Enya, so it's great. Good to see you, buddy. Come on in. All right. Come on and battle you? All right, that's fine. Here we go. Well, welcome to the holiday. I'm Hades. This is Pokemon Too Many Types, and this is run 6 because I've been nuzlocking this hardcore style blind. And there's 62 types, and some of these types are triple types. So Fire Baby is Magby. Now, we can handle a Fire Baby pretty easily because Baby is weak to pretty much everything. So Steve is going to come in here with a Gust. You loved Enya until 15 seconds ago. Well, so sorry. I'm going to go to Poka, our water gender type. Smog is going to poison me? I think it's just like a poison situation. What games have you successfully Nuzlocked? I think everyone that I've played except for this one hasn't ended in a full loss. Oh, let me water gun this thing. There we go. So let me think. If anybody is new to the channel, first of all, welcome. I am Hades on Holiday. I do a lot of Nuzlocks, and a lot of this goes into like edits for my YouTube. So I've done a lot of Generation 9 stuff with like, we did the Great British Baking Nuzlocke, which was only food Pokemon. So I've done a lot of Gen 9 stuff. I did a Generation 8, which is, I think it was Shield I was playing, which is a Nuzlocke with far too many rules, where every time I beat a gym, I would continue to get more and more inane and asinine rules. The Great British Backlog, I liked it too. I'm glad you do. The hardest game I ever successfully Nuzlocked was Pokemon Renegade Platinum, which was, I think that's my most popular video. That one's like upwards of like 300K at this moment, so fuck yes. The YouTube's been thriving. I'm very grateful to the wonderful community. We just hit 25,000. We're like at 25,500 now, so wicked grateful for that. So Gen 9, I've done a couple Pokemon Infinite Fusion runs. I did the Oops All Nightmare Fuel hardcore Nuzlocke, which was only the most cursed of Pokemon, and the edit that I'm working on right now is the Oops All Cuties hardcore Nuzlocke, where I make the cutest Pokemon that godless science can create. So those are a lot of the ones that I've done. Hey, you've seen the videos on YouTube. Hell yes. You just got into Pokemon this year. Well, that's so funny that you've seen them, but you haven't watched any, but you made your way here. Either way, I'm happy that the algorithm has brought you here, Enya. I think the videos are fun. If you watch them, let me know in the comments what you think. Let's see, I'm very excited for the Oops All Cuties one. Like any of these videos, the edits take months. They take like a month or maybe two to do, if not more. So I think the next phase for me, if anybody is looking to get their chops in video editing, or they are a video editor and are okay with a lower budget situation, I think that's my next phase. Let's see, let me go for the antidote here. Yeah, I think I always try to explain what's happening in the videos to someone that might not know a lot about like Nuzlocking or Pokemon. One thing that kind of bugs me, and there are a lot of very good creators that don't explain a lot of what they're doing, and I think that they don't necessarily need to, because if you've gone to the Nuzlocke video, if you clicked it, you probably know what a Nuzlocke is. But I always try to, like, assume that this could be somebody's first video of mine, much less a Nuzlocke video. So I try to explain without getting boring. It's a dance, so I don't bemoan anyone that kind of says we're playing, woo, or you know, I don't think there's any wrong way to do it. But I always value, you know, like my you know, if a family member is gonna watch it, I want them to be able to understand the context that allows them to have fun. You always wondered how people beat Nuzlocks with such drastic restrictions. Oh yeah. Your ass said it, but a food-themed sounds really insane. The food-themed one, surprisingly tame for the kind of the level of stuff that I've dealt with. I'm not gonna fight this guy. There are a lot of very good food Pokemon. Some of the hard ones are, the duck-only Nuzlocke was actually surprisingly hard because there were only 6 ducks and most of them aren't good. But also Generation 9 is kind of an easy game to Nuzlocke, so that's one. And hell yeah, they make very fun videos. I kind of fell into this niche. It was the first thing I tried and it hit. Togepi would not within the confines of the Great British Baking Nuzlocke video, I went through what I would consider a food Pokemon. And if it's there are a lot of brave gourmands that decided, well, it's a duck Pokemon. You can eat ducks. it's food, and it's like, no. So the way that, and look, man, playing a themed Nuzlocke is all about making it fun for you. So however you would like to rule it is fine. But my rule was if you had to murder it in order to turn it into what was considered food, it's not a food Pokemon. So Fido is bread. Bread is food, right? Alcremie is whipped cream. Whipped cream is food. You don't have to murder whipped cream to make whipped cream into food. So that's, and Knackley is salt. Salt is food. So that was it. So I wasn't like, you know, getting Tauros out there and calling it steak. You tried a Nuzlocke, found a shiny Starly. No, that's a bummer, Enya. Let's see. Yeah, the duck Nuzlocke was kind of a turning point for my channel. I was doing a lot of like different kinds of videos, kind of experimenting a little bit, and then the duck lock is where really things started to pick up. Usually it was around like 2,000 to 5,000 would have been a good video, but the duck lock like went right up to like 60K, and I was like, wow. So it really has gone uphill ever since. Uphill being a good direction to go. Waste, thank you so much for the Prime sub for 19 months. You have been subscribed. Waste Text, an OG of the channel, clearly. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for all of that support. It goes a long way. Thank you, my friend. And HQ, how do you eat it without killing it? If you don't eat it, what makes it food? Wait, hold on. So that I don't know if I didn't. Let's see. You're ready to be perceived. Excellent. So because Fido is inspired by bread, Fido is inspired by food, as opposed to Tauros, which is inspired by a bull. You would have to kill a bull to make steak. So then it doesn't work. Does this make sense? Uphill is only good if it's not an active volcano. Excellent. The bake lock was influenced by my vegetarian lifestyle? Not really. But I just wanted Pokemon that were food, as opposed, but like, the thing is also the limitations of it. You do not eat Fido. You don't eat Pokemon, but it's inspired by food. I feel like this is. Let me know if this isn't clicking. Let's see here. But hold on. I don't want to fight this guy. Do I have to fight? I don't have to fight you. I have to fight you. But the thing is, if you just say any Pokemon that you could kill and eat is in the Nuzlocke, then you can pretty much catch any Pokemon, because, you know, a lot of animals are killed for food. So it didn't feel like it would make the limitations of a baking Nuzlocke particularly fun if I was like, yeah, Tauros is in here, let's make a cake with steak, right? So yeah, the thing it's based off of is food, like whipped cream. You're not gonna necessarily, I don't know if Alcremie makes food for people out of their cream, but it's based off of food rather than being based off of like an animal. Yeah, Blissey, I don't think I would have counted Blissey, just because Blissey, I don't think Blissey's eggs are made for omelets, but then again, Blissey does soft boiled, but Blissey themselves is not made out of food. Yes, it's our sus Republican Lickitung. I guess I'm gonna get out of here because Gus didn't do very much. I don't know how gender is against Republican, and I'm scared to learn. Let's go for Tad. I also don't have a gender type attack yet. So Lick, is that a sus type move? And I'm paralyzed. Okay, we got an ad break coming in, don't you worry, I'm still cooking. Let's go for a fire type. How is fire versus sus or Republican? Neutral. How is magic versus sus or Republican? I'm glad you're having fun with that. All right. We're good. Okay. Eldritch Blast. Yes, run! They're here to lick us. Yes, don't eat Fido. Don't do it. But then you have, you know, the Pokemon versus food argument runs very deep within the lore because, and we have an ad break coming up, but I'm still around. I guess Hoppip would be great if I wasn't paralyzed and really hurt. Let's get Steve out here. Is that cloth will, like, there are cloth sticks that you can, you know, use on your sandwiches, and canonically they just drop the meat every once in a while when they molt. So that's kind of how they hand wave it. It's like when you go to a seafood restaurant in Scarlet or in Sword and Shield, and it's like, what the fuck's on the menu? Chairman Rose, what are we gonna have? What are we gonna eat, buddy? I don't know. We'll never find out. All right, Steve. Well, let's do this. I'm gonna throw down a substitute and then use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in 2 shakes. But I need to use a little bit of my HP here, so if anybody pops in, just tell them this is how the stream always is. Hold on. There we go. There we go. So this is going to take all damage for me. So just assume that this is saying very important things. This is just Hades. This is all we see. All right, I'm not here. You can't see me. It's me. Thank you, substitute. You are a false god. Okay. Here we are. Oh, there's an ad break. What perfect timing for an ad break. Okay. Let's get back to it. Here we are. All right, I guess I'm saving. Perfect timing. Yes, let's get it. I have returned from ad jail, as have you. Here we go on a magical adventure. Here we go. Oh god, a double battle. There's no way around this one. Okay. Well, Tad is looking pretty bad, man. Tad's not looking very happy. So let's get Tad healed, because with Tad, all things are possible, right? We need Tad. We need Tad in the mix. Let's get a paralyze heal on Tad, and let's use one of our potions. In the original lore of Pokemon and humans... What are we talking about, Cub? What I left for 5 seconds? Sub demands nuggies and chocolate shake, and I never paid him for the last time. I would get some vegan nugs for Sub. Let's see here. I think wasn't the whole thing disproven, Cup? Wasn't the Typhlosion thing not actually from Nintendo? Wasn't that confirmed to not be, that was a false leak? Am I crazy? They're talking about foods and how they wouldn't feel comfortable eating food because the Pokemon are too smart. Well, yeah, you wouldn't want to eat Pikachu. No meat nuggies. That's right. The Japanese version of the... Hold on. No, in the Japanese version of one of the games, it says this. Okay, hold on. All right, this is my moderator saying this, so I'm trusting that we're getting scholastic. If there are no animals other than Pokemon, what is the meat made of? The scholars have struggled for years to figure this out. But Pikachu's a rat. You wouldn't eat a rat. That's fair. Unless I was real hungry. Let me get everybody to like a clean 9 or something. Slack off. Norman is actually getting pretty good pretty early. Well, the gym is level 15. I can get everyone to 10 just fine. I think that I'm right at the gym. You were saying no to vegan nuggies, but meat nuggies. Well, you can feed your substitute however you want, Porg. I'm gonna feed my substitute the way that this household functions. Let's see here. Maybe it's really good substitute meat. Yeah, that's possible. But like, didn't they've made like caveats about Pokemon just dropping meat for people to eat, like cloth. Pika nuggies, yes. You wouldn't download a car. I would! If I could, I frickin' would, man! You serious? Jiggly nuggies? Yeah, I mean, look, man, I don't I wouldn't eat a Jigglypuff just because I don't think that they're trustworthy, right? I don't think they're trustworthy alive, you know? So let me get Rollout for Poka. Rollout's it's a ball type move now. So let's get rid of Tail Whip. Ditto sausages? But like, Cloth literally drops meat. So I would imagine in a world of, you know, poke farming, they just have a bunch of cloth in a field, and they just go out collecting all of the dropped cloth sticks. That's gotta be it. And Slowpokes, do they drop their tail naturally? I know people eat Slowpoke tail. Originally, it was because, you know, Team Rocket was evil, but I don't know if they changed that in the canon at all. Let me get I need to start locking in. let's solve the issues here. Let's get Tad in with Poka. Yes. If you were Pokemon, you hope you'd be a Pokemon. Wait, what? Oh, you'd hope you'd be a Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is good. Yeah, they served a Slowpoke tail in a restaurant in X and Y. Okay, I believe it. Let's see, yes. I can watch movies for free? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's funny how some ads really just miss. Okay, so boring and silly. Now Nose Pass, I think Magic is good against Ancient. I'm also gonna hit it with the Water Gun, because I think it might be still Rock. How is Magic v Ancient? Neutral. Alright, Water Gun will do the trick though, right? Not enough. Angie type? Angie is not very effective against Gender. That makes sense. Okay, so then we just keep it going. I am going to... What if I just do Fire... How is Fire against Silly? Let's see how that works. Reminder, give blood to the blood god daily or he will drag your soul into eternal torment and death by immurement. Yes, that's correct. I don't want to get too religious here, but, you know, the kids need to hear it. Those are cute guys. Your Mystery Dungeon personality test told you were the Vulpix or Fanfy. Awesome. I think mine, I don't know if I took a test. I just knew that I wanted to be Totodile. I think Dunsparce is a very funny troll. It's cute, and we asked for, I guess the thing is if they made Dunsparce fantastic. I never ended up using Hell, but I'll get rid of Tail Whip. If we made Dunsparce fantastic, it would take away part of what made Dunsparce so fun, is because they're, like, essentially so useless. So they're like, well, let's just make it more Dunsparce than it ever has been. And I still think it's competitively not very viable at all. So I think it's a very funny joke. I support it. I'd love it if they give it a Mega. That would be fun. In your current PMD, what's PMD? Oh, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, yes. Can't keep up with all these acronyms. What Pokemon would Batman and Robin have? Crobat, definitely Crobat. Yeah, give me that Mega to Dunsparce. Cherry berries. All right, what have I always... Oh, I always had a song type to fight against this horrible monstrosity. Dunsparce. Oh, I understand, yes. I did the song very perfectly. No worries, Nikone. I just won't always understand them. Yeah, sometimes 2 sections of extra body. That's how you know. It's the very rare 3-section shiny to Dunsparce. Whoa. We did it. Ooh, something's up here, right? Rustboro City. A beautiful city. Just a little bit extra. Just a little more junk in the trunk for that guy. Does it do anything? Shut up. It's the Dunsparce. Yeah. I feel like it's fine. Dunsparce is fine. Route 104, that's still the same route. I don't have the map yet. All right, well, let's just go for it. Okay, I am gonna skip past the gym to get a couple encounters up north. Let me get a couple more Pokeballs. Yeah, 5 more at least. Let me get 1 super potion? I guess regular potions are still en vogue for me. I'm gonna get some more of those. Do I have any antidotes? No, I'll get 1 more. Does anyone ever actually use battle items? You mean like the X attack, stuff like that? I've found it helpful in playthroughs where I wasn't Nuzlocking. To, like, if I just am way under-leveled or something. Yeah, you can use them. I've used them. They're super good. The more you see people get mad about Dunsparce, the more you love it. I think that's the point. Dunsparce is a troll, a magnificently executed troll on the part of the Pokemon Company. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't have a no items clause, they're actually insanely good. They're very broken. It's just like, what if Pokemon that don't get access to, like, you know, Iron Defense or Swords Dance can suddenly go buck nanners? Darth, you've redeemed a Nom Nom. Where are you? Porgur Dialga. There you go. That's what Nom Nom does, is if anybody's new, that's what that is. That's what that is. I'm sure some people disliked Dunsparce because they loved Dunsparce and they wanted, like, him to be good. Some people also just don't like getting trolled on, so I could see people just being like, oh, whatever, it's Dunsparce, it's still useless. So I could see the case. I haven't met really a lot of people that don't like it. Oh, hold on. Do I have a repel? I need one. Hold on, I gotta go to get a repel. Because there is a chance that in that route you run into a Whismur, and Whismur is the only thing you can find in the cave beyond, so it essentially wastes an encounter. So let me see, how much money do I have? Do I have enough to buy a repel? Ah, crap, I should have bought a repel. No! I can get an escape rope at the very least, that's fine. Who's that guy, Nikone? I mean, the idea that the dumb little baby turns into the destroyer of God is very fun. I'll sell the X defense. Perfect. Yes. Oh yeah, I've been trying not to look at the spoilers, but I think there's a Mega Drampa. I haven't looked at him. I'm trying to go as blind as possible so that I can just do a blind Nuzlocke of Legends ZA. Legends ZA. Repel me. I'll get 2 repels. Oh, thank goodness. Those X attacks are helpful if you want to just sell them for a little extra cash at the get out here. All right. So there's the gym, ancient and rock type. We're going to come back to it. Rock type, no good for our little baby Tad. I usually get out of this pretty okay without problems. I've got Poke now. I don't know how gender is versus ancient type. But let me use this repel so that I don't chance the wrong encounter for this route. Because I need to go catch a Whismur before I run into wild Pokemon here. So that, because in this grass there's a chance you'll run into Whismur. And it's like, okay, well, now the next route is only Whismurs, and thusly the duplicate's clause is boning me. And I don't want to even to like go around that with, you know, to get 2 Whismurs, that doesn't help anybody. I'll just do like an infrared rare candy around to get everyone to like 12 or something. Here we go. Dunsparce is based on Tsuchinoko, which is a Japanese yokai that's basically just a fat snake that likes to drink alcohol. I love that. When a flight in Paris is cheaper than one to Lumio City? Wait, you found a flight to Lumio City? Pokemon is real? Let's see. Good lord, the delay between sending the jump and we actually jump. That's funny. Let's see. Boots. Yeah, I mean, they were always intended to be a silly little fella, and I think it's important that not every Pokemon is just like a straight up banger. Not everybody needs to be competitively viable. There's they want you to change your Pokemon from the early routes. PU for Norman. Yes, please. He's a uh-oh stinky boy. Ooh, there you go. Lowers the accuracy. Well, I'm gonna lose, honestly, yawn, encore, slack off. This thing's good. I might not do PU. The accuracy lower is always good, especially when we're about to fight some freaking rock boys. Maybe I do lose scratch. It's not like this thing's gonna be like an offensive threat. Zigzagoon's a banger. Yeah, exactly. We love Sentret. We don't love Raticate. Raticate, they just decided to make kind of weird and ugly. Some people stand Raticate because of Gen 1 stuff. You know, they just love Gen 1. But, here, let's get it. Maybe I could just not evolve it to Slack Off. There's a possibility that could be a solution. All right, Scraggy, Dance, Zoomer, Fight. How is any of this versus Fire? Fire's good against a lot of stuff. Not very effective. Zoomers are resistant to fire because they say that's fire all the time. Is that what's happening? Let's try magic. Or magic is good against something in this equation. Hold on. Let me add it to the notes. Magic is good against either Zoomer or Dance. I could see either being the case. We're gonna have to figure this out. Okay, so Youngster Johnson has Mime Jr. That's a silly little baby. Oh, I'm gonna light it on fire. Okay. Furret is your favorite early game rodent. Yeah, that's a good one. I think Sentret and Furret are cute. I like Zigzagoon and Linoon. Not really that different from Furret and the other one. Ah, crap. But yeah, I don't know if I really can think of. I mean, I definitely don't like the Donald Trump weasel. That thing's kind of just gross looking. What are some other of those early game I don't like Nickit, even though they kind of switched it to a dark type, which is kind of cool. Fluffy type. I think Fluffy is explicitly weak to fire. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, Fluffy v Fire, fantastic. I think Fluffy is also weak to water. I think I know that enough that I don't need to test it. Bunnelby? Oh, Bunnelby was not very fun. Yeah. Bidoof actually did win my heart later in life. Yeah, that little short movie did it for me. I think Bidoof is very cute, and Babarrel is kind of too dumb for me to follow. Lanoon also, yeah, there's oftentimes these early game guys can carry you to like very critical points in the game. They do fall off, you know, they fall off, but. Oh wait, a Slackoth is a stinky type, and I know water is good against stinky. Patrat and Squavit, yeah, Squavit is fine. It's got a little bit of that Bidoof, like, whatever-ness. Now I'm gonna swap out if you're gonna yawn at me. Let's get, Steve out here. Yeah, Bidoof is very cute, but I don't like Babarrel. Babarrel's a little too dumb for me. Interesting that they just get better Spadef from not moving, but I guess it's better than nothing. Oh yeah, normal is not good against boring. And sharp is good against, okay, so that's fine. Let's get Poka out here. Hopefully this thing isn't going to, oh, this is the Truant turn. Perfect. Okay, so this is Stinky. Now Stinky Pokemon are weak to water. Unfortunately, his Spadef has been raising, so that's not very good. But not enough for it to really fucking matter, bro. All right, good. Oh, Fletchling is very good. I mean, the early route birds have been kind of a little bit different. Because Pidgeotto and Pidgeot, like, you could run the whole game with those boys. I mean, they weren't optimal, but that's fine. They were good enough. It's like Shinx, right? You could run the whole game with Luxray. I mean, there are better Pokemon than Luxray, but for a playthrough, pretty good. No, Fletchling, it turns into Fletch Cinder, turns into the other one. But aside from that, there was Rookie D. Rookie D was a very fantastic early bird that was dark, oh no, Steel Flying. Oh god, what is IPOM? Monkey. Well, Monkey hate fire. I know that Monkey hate fire, so we'll go to this. Ooga Booga. We resist it. Yeah, Rookie D's classic. Yeah, Corviknight line is peak. That's peak early bird. And, like, just a good Pokemon, right? Just a good guy. Yeah, Starly and Staraptor also fantastic. The early birds are good. The early bird, in fact, does get the worm. This is confirmed. It is known. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. All the yes. I mean, the non-normal flying ones are very fantastic. Wattrel, is Wattrel an early game bird? I know you can get them, but I don't think that in... Is there one that's who's the Gen 9 bird? Is there one? Because I don't think you get Wattrel very early. You can get, they're a great bird. But the late worm gets to live, exactly. Yes, you're correct, Stinky. Squawkabilly, but Squawkabilly is, we don't think about Squawkabilly. We don't like them. Okay, let's get, I guess Boots can do something. Yeah, it is also just still Fletchling. They might have abandoned the tradition. Whismur. All right, we got to get a name for Whismur. Whismur is going to be on the team, I think. I think we need him. Let's go for a Puff Up. I don't know when they evolve, but I know that Whismur as a song type is good against ancient types. Okay, that's a crit. That's unfortunate. Enya is a pretty funny name. Loud Buns. Let's Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is pretty funny. Topical, unfortunately, but it's a very good name. The Beetle. Just one Beetle. All from the normal flying types, apart from Starly, are meh. I mean, there's some good ones out there. What if you got in the ball, Whismur? What if you just got in the ball? Oh, shit. I guess let's get Poka out here. Abba also very good. X SpongeBob? Hey, hippie, what's up? What? Let me do, like, a little Bubble. Bubble should be fine. It's so weak. Thank God. The Scream? I mean, it also gets kind of crazy and, like, bad looking. I think Bad Bunny is hard to say no to. I think it's gotta be Bad Bunny. We are putting Bad Bunny on the team, I think. God, why don't they just play Bad Bunny? Echoed voice. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Please get in the ball. Whismur, come on, buddy. How many balls do I have? Am I running out of balls? I got some. I'm gonna toss a great ball at this thing. I want Bad Bunny. Just name it. Ah. That's right. Whismur, please. Whismur, please. All right. Hard to look at? Kanye West's Twitter feed? I mean, that's always been hard to look at. Is there something going on? Is there something new? Not like I necessarily need to know. Dead Teddy? I think it's unavoidable. I think this has to be Bad Bunny. I think it's gotta be. It's gotta be Bad Bunny. You need to play Bad Bunny. You gotta do it. It's Bad Bunny. Not that you know of. Nothing crazy going on. Well, I mean, there's always, in the sense that there's always something crazy going on, nothing crazy is going on. Bad Bunny, welcome to the team. What is Bad Bunny? Bad Bunny is just a musician. I would say if you want to know what's going on with Bad Bunny, you can go through Google. There is some kind of national level news going on with Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny's a badass. Are people still holding or mashing A button? I'm holding down and A and B at the same time. Also handsome fella. Let's see here. Yes, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but yes, still a shiny Litten baby. It remembers who you want to be. Who are Bad Bunny and what do they know? Let's see here. What are they hiding? I don't think... Some good music? Let's see here. All right, Tad, let's get out of here. Let's see. Oh, you like to press B and then rotate the circle pad? See, this is exactly what we were avoiding! If we did this, we would have ran into Whismer, and we would have had 2 Bad Bunnies, and there could only be 1. Why is Bad Bunny? Let's see. What? Wrong? What are we talking? Do you not like Bad Bunny, hippie? Are you more of a Grateful Dead guy? Let's see here. I think I'm alright to just stick in with Poco. Why don't they just make some good things to become a good bunny? That's funny. Evil bunny. Bad Bunny is bad because Bad Bunny is bad. So they're like, Bad Bunny. Oh, god damn it, I avoided you. Alright, let's beat up this kid for money. Ungrateful Alive fan. There you go. Yes, there is, the orange? Oh, I understand. Yes. Yeah, if anybody's curious, yeah, it's a simple story, but one we don't need to get into. But yeah, just look up Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl and you'll understand what's going on. It's bullshit. Let's see. Crab. Now, I know that fire is good against crab, so let me get a crab against fire here. You thought it was a Bad Baby or Barbie reference? No, there's no Kardashian reference at play here. Alright, I'm gonna light this crab on fire. This is where we get the cloth sticks. Unfortunately, crabs be getting cooked. Alright, well, thank goodness this was an easy match. Celeb talk is cringe. Yes, I try not to get lost in celebrity gossip, definitely. It's insane that we can't have nice things, yes. I feel like it's been a bit since we couldn't have nice things, but, yes, and yes. You know, we try to keep this a safe place. If anybody is, you know, really curious, Google it up. This is a safe place to have feelings, but, you know, even if we all agree on one thing, we keep it a safe place by not triggering other folks. So if you want to know about it, check it out on Google. It's bullshit. Know that I know it's bullshit. But even if we all agree on something, it's best that we can kind of keep it on chill here. Yeah, unfortunately, people are not cool. Maybe meat in Pokemon universe is a byproduct of Pokemon battles. That is a welcome suggestion. Am I... Wait a second. Can we all just pretend that that never happened? Can we do that? Can we maybe revise this because I didn't realize that I hadn't caught a Pokemon here yet? Cool. Great. Because I ran from that guy. How do we feel? I ran from that guy because we were talking about... we were kind of dancing around. Nothing happened exactly. Nothing happened. Thank you, Prima. Perfect. Let's go get our encounter over there, shall we? Let's see. That's right, nobody saw anything. We were just talking about Bad Bunny, that's all. Yeah, I'll just get another Budju. Alright. Now what can yeah, we'll just get Poke back out here or something. Let's find our new little guy. I think it's still gotta be Boots. Alright. Probably a lot of substitute meat in the Pokemon universe. Well, doesn't the lizard chop its tail off, right? And it grows back fine? Go until you probably won't be around till Wednesday, Thursday. Well, no worries, that's when the next stream is, Cup, so I'll see you around, buddy. Have a good move, and Godspeed, and yes, best behavior. Even if Cup says they aren't here, they have a couple eyes here, and they do know your parents' phone numbers, so be on your best behavior. Okay, here we go. Okay. Vulpix. Well, we already have so how do we want to call it? Because I'm the problem. We could catch Vulpix, Or we could go and catch our, we could catch the Pokemon that I ran into first. Enya, you headed out? Good. Oh no, I think Enya is saying goodbye to Cup. Oh no, and Cup is saying goodbye to Enya. I was not needed for this interaction. So we could rule it that this is now the encounter, or it could have to be the Budju. But I think no matter what, we'll be all right. Getting the Budju is not bad. Selfishly, I want the grass guy. Not to get another gender type, but we can do a Twitch poll. Yeah. Let's get it going. Let's not bemoan this because I don't want to spend too much time. Encounter, Vulpix, Budju. Budju does also come with another 10 minutes of running back and forth. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to stack the vote at all, but okay, we got more for Budju. Budju's kind of winning. Vulpix is repetitive with Tad, but that's, we don't always get to choose. All right, the vote is up. It looks like we're leaning Budju. I'm gonna let this percolate for a couple more seconds, and then I think we might just call it a Budju. It's cool to know that Vulpix is in here, but yeah, Vulpix is cute and fluffy, but it's going Budju. We'd really have to, yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's catch him. If it's not Alolan, you're not interested. The Alolan Vulpix is a fantastic Vulpix. All right, we got our guy. We got him. All right, so let's go for a... I mean, Vulpix, no matter what, is pretty peak. Let's go for a... I don't think Puff Up is going to do anything. It's a special attacker. Let's huck a ball at this thing. Get in there, buddy. They were some fast 10 minutes. Maybe we just do it, yeah. No, Budju. How do I hurt you, Budju? I need you to get in the ball. I should have bought more Pokeballs. All right, how many do I have? Let's see how greedy I can be here. Because Budju is a level 6, and it's a baby, isn't it? It's a fucking baby. I can't hurt it. I can't hurt this thing. But I don't have any paralyzed stuff. Norman could put it to sleep. Yeah, we'll go for Norman. Norman can make it a sleepy baby. I love the butt. I love Norman's little butt. Oh my god, look at his little butt. Aw, his little booty. Let's go for a yawn. Norman actually might be kind of goated for this kind of situation. Okay, and I'm just gonna let the truant turn run as I go for a slack off. Do. And the Spadef rise is not anything to really shake a stick at. Tuxedo Mask is back, everybody. All right, and he's a sleepy babes. Okay. I'm gonna go for the slack off because I think Norman needs to stick around here. Hopefully I get more than one sleep turn. Good. Honestly, Tuxedo Mask was such a good name and they were never really realized. Maybe we just continue to name Budju Tuxedo Mask, huh? Yeah, the 10 minutes was it will be to run back and forth to get the necessary friendship points to make them not a baby anymore. Yeah, how can I hurt you? All right, Tuxedo Mask I think it's gotta be. Tuxedo... was I able to get this all in here? No, I was. Tuxedo Mask, it all fits. Tuxedo Mask, kind of a loser when you think about it. Trying to date a middle schooler when he's like a college guy. Is she in high school or in middle school? Don't tell me, I don't want to know. You heard something else? Interesting. All right. So do we want to do that thing again where we just run up and down a bunch? I mean, honestly, I'm not above it. I'm not fucking above it. What do you think this is? What if we just we evolve them? Oh, you call them Aja? Am I saying it right or is it Aha? Let's see. Do you think there are people in the world who get named after Pokemon? I wonder. They were reincarnations of the Moon Queen and the Prince, but maybe they could have waited until she, I don't know, wasn't 15? I don't know. That you could claim some shenanigans on that one. Let's see. Eevee? There was at least one kid named Pikachu. All right. So do you guys want to run around for like 15 minutes until we get a friendship from our little gender baby? A poison type would be fantastic. I will say that a poison type could be goated on this team. Let's see. Maybe we get Tuxedo Mask in here. Tuxedo, and then we have a grass type, right? It's fantastic. You're calling your firstborn child Lopunny. All right, I'm not calling Child Protective Services. Not at all. Not at all. Let's see. More friendship grinding. Let's do it. All right. Oh, no. All right. 10 minutes on the clock, baby. We got more time. We got more places to run around. Imagine naming a kid Slugma. That's terrible. Don't like that. All right. We're going to do mute. We're going to start the goofy music. All right. Can you hear it? There it is. Okay. And we are going to fast forward 6 times speed. All right, everyone, how are you doing? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. This is actually a much better place to... hold on. I need to use the keyboard because my controller is a PlayStation controller and the D-pad is not very reliable. Imagine naming a kid Guzzlord. Horrible. Horrible. What's the worst Pokemon you could name a kid after, though? Guzzlord? I think it might be Slugma, but I think Slugma's the one to beat. What's like the most bullyable name or the most unfortunate? You do get extra friendship from running on the route that you caught it. That's at least what I have been told. So I'm inclined to believe it. Because a stranger on the internet told me this is the case. Do I have to beat this kid? Ah, damn it. All right. Well, that's a baby. Oh god, okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this 15 times. Okay, Cleffa, we're gonna light it on fire. That's fine. Tuxedo Mask is getting water sport. Hooray. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we're in. This is it. Are we all getting dizzy yet? Are we having fun? I hope this is worth it. If we get double, it's worth it. But there's no good place to kind of run back and forth, so this is what we have to endure. All right. How are we all doing? This is making me a little dizzy. Is there a better place to run? There might not be. Are we sure? Are we 100% sure that it gets double friendship points? Dun Sparse, definitely not a good name for a kid to have. Gulpin, I think Gulpin's pretty, I think Gulpin might be the worst. Wigglytuff, yeah, Wigglytuff also not a good name. I think Gulpin is probably the worst. All right, so we started this about a minute ago at 2:53, so let's just keep this cooking. Grimer, pretty bad. Oh, Grimer is really bad, Waste. That's a fantastic addition. Yeah, I think we're talking currently about what the worst name that you could give your child as a Pokemon name that they would have to grow up with being haunted by. Grimer and Gulpin are really bad. Muck, also pretty bad. I think Gulpin is worse than Muck, but Muck is like, it's kind of like universally unfortunate. It's like just calling your kid like Snot. It's not very good. So that's definitely on the list. And I'm also running back and forth in order to farm friendship points. I don't think we're even close to it. This is it. This is it. God, this is a lot to look at. Maybe we just, hold on. Maybe we just do this and I run back and forth so you don't have to suffer it. It's happening. It's still happening, but you don't have to get dizzy watching it. Only I need to get dizzy watching it. Let's see. Bulbapedia says the activities and events that increase a Pokemon's friendship are more effective in the location that the Pokemon was first encountered. Thank you, Nakone. So this is important what I'm doing, but now just the back and forth is a little vomitous when it's just right here. Like say his own name under his breath. Let's see. He could just pretend his name is Mike. Yeah, Muck could be Mike. Bidoof might get bullied, but Bidoof might carry that, you know, that underdog energy that would make them very popular. They would not peak in high school, but I feel like Bidoof would do all right. They'd do okay. Here, let's do this. I don't think I have any mods in the chat right now. Let me pop a little battle royale down. A battle what? Battle royale. Now remember, whoever wins this will be in charge of my channel, because I refuse to accept the responsibility. So, while I am doing very important work of running back and forth, we are going to see who's going to be the new president. Snom? I think Snom is cute. It's a weird name. Nubbins. Nubbins is definitely not a good name for a child. I will agree with you there. Not a good name for a kiddo. Let's see, we started this 3 minutes ago. It took like, I think it took like 10 minutes last time. So we're doing it. We're letting the little guys fight it out. We're getting the zoomies out of the way. Percy's done. Itty Bitty is almost dead. Kythale is currently looking like the... Ooh, Itty Bitty got the supply drop, though. Oh, still running away, though. No, Kythale is in the lead. Paper Crown losing out on that supply drop. Kythale wins. No shot. Unless Paper Crown goes and gets that supply drop, but no. Kythale, you were in charge of my channel. Let it never be said that you are not president. Congratulations. If you have any laws, now is the time to tell us. Currently, I think the worst name winner is going to be... I think it's gotta be... Gulpin. I think Gulpin's worse than Muck or Grimer. More responsibility, congratulations. You could also not do anything. You could be, you know, Chaos and Anarchy. Oh, yeah, so easy. I think there should be no rules, if that means I don't have to do anything. All right. Well, you're in charge, so that's how it'll roll. Anarchy, everybody. You do have an answer. If it's the name of a Pokemon, Itty Bitty, you can say it. I'll rein it back, but I'm asking for it, I suppose. You don't need to explain why it's a bad name. All right. Sharpedo. Because it sounds like sharding? Is that why? Oh, it's got pedo in the name. Okay, I found it. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I think that might win out. That actually might win out. Yeah, no nicknames, please. No, call me Sharp. The Sharch, my favorite animal. Yes. I mean, there's no Pokemon name that wouldn't get you bullied, but I think Gulpin or Sharpedo, probably pretty bad. Yeah, the kiddos would find that one really quick. You'd get roasted alive. Krabby, also not a good one. Krabby, bad name to have for a child. You know, every tantrum was just gonna be so much worse, because they're gonna, oh, you being crabby? You being a little crabby? Why did you name me this? Exactly, yeah, really would need to rebel against your creators. And by that I mean your parents. Your psychopathic parents for naming you that. Let's see, it's 2:59. Garchomp? Could you name a kid Garchomp? Oh, they're in the Ubers. At least they were. So maybe you wouldn't get bullied because you're so powerful. You're kind of OP. All right, let's see here. Let's see if this has done it yet. I've run around a bunch. Let me use one on Tuxedo Mask. No, not yet. Okay. Back to it. All right. Good talk, everyone. Kirlia? Kirlia does kind of sound like a name. What's happening? Let's see. There's just a point at which it becomes your fault that you didn't call Child Protective Services. Yeah, it's true. There is no shiny Lucha avatar. So sorry. If you bully people and your name is Garchomp. Yeah, you just need to, yeah. Maybe you would have to become the bully. Right? You'd have to name them, yeah, if you name them, what's the name of the cat? The fire cat starter that's the best Pokemon of all time? Why am I blanking on that one? Ghastly is a bad name for a kid to have, yeah. Oh yeah, Incineroar. Just name them Incineroar. Then they won't get bullied at all. Yeah, we're running. My legs are, I got good legs, man. Yeah. If you name them Incineroar, you can't pick on them. They're the best Pokemon ever made. I feel like I'm ping-ponging inside of my own brain, like between my you know, the left and right side of my inner skull. Just back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Yeah, it would just become a villain arc, yeah. Yeah, maybe that's Lex Luthor, like they were actually named Incineroar and like it drove them to evil. I mean, kitties with magic powers. Does Litten have magic powers or does Litten just do arson? I mean, Sprigatito is a magician. Lex Cineroar. Name the kid Meowscarada. Yeah, change your name to Arceus. All right. You might get put on some internet article, and yeah, it's possible that somebody would pay attention to that, but I hope that you don't do it. Don't do it for the lulz. Litten does arson with their magical powers, yeah. Okay, it's 3:02. We're close to 10 minutes. We're close to 10 minutes of this. We said it went fast last time. We're seeing how it's going now. I'm glad you enjoy arson. That's very fun for you. Okay, here we go. Let's try it now. No. Back to it. Back to it, everybody. The scene where Lex is screaming 1A and it's Incineroar screaming Intimidate with a debuffing sound in the background. That's it. We found it. Tuxedo Mask. Look, Tuxedo Mask. Much like you wish for Sailor Moon, I need you to grow up quickly. So let's get this working. Why don't you love us, Tuxedo? Come on, buddy. Is it because I haven't ran back forth enough? Is it because I haven't ran back and forth enough times? If anybody's wondering what's happening in the game, let me show you. Let me show you what's happening here. This is it. If anybody is thinking that this is content that they need, there it is. And now we switch back. I think that that's enough. I don't think I need to do this to your eyes as well as mine. I think there's no need for that kind of chicanery. That's right. Senpai, please. It does need to be daytime, but it is daytime. At least I imagine. It looks like daytime. I don't think the day-night cycle is happening in this game for me. It might just go off of my computer's time, which is 3 p.m., which is daytime. All right, I'm gonna give it one more minute, and then we'll see. We'll give it a go. Now, I need to know how ancient versus gender is. It wants to battle and watch the consciousness drain from other Pokemon? Who? It wants to just be into battle to get its friendship points up, you mean? Lot of running. Okay, let's try it again. We're trying it again, baby. This is run 6. This is what we do in run 6. We run. There we go. Yeah. Stun Spore. Yes! Oh, yeah, baby. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is what we do. We got Tuxedo Mask. All right. All right, baby. And we are going to fast forward. Okay, perfect. All right, we're back in Tuxedo Mask. All right. Okay. Saving, please. Don't turn off that power. We've already been playing for 4 hours, according to this game. That's so funny that the speed up mechanic is... Yeah, of course that's what it would be. Okay. Tuxedo Mask, you're beautiful. Grass, poison, gender. Really a fantastic typing. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's get everybody up here. I want to know if gender is good against ancient, but I don't know if there's a good way to know that until we get into it. Let me give an Oran Berry to Bad Bunny. Because Bad Bunny is going to be important for this. Let's give an Oran Berry to Polka. And let's give an Oran Berry to Tuxedo Mask. Let's also, I have enough Oran Berries for everybody. Boots, you can have one too. And then we will give one also to Tad. Tad seems like they'll be a little bit more important than... I guess I have one for everybody. We'll also give one to Steve. Steve, you take one. All right. And I think I can get through this gym without fighting anybody. Yeah, I don't need to fight a single person. Yeah, freaking cruising. Cruising, baby. And you got a mass dance, Redeem. Let's do it. Mass dance. Just dance. It's gonna be okay. All right. I guess I'll save now. Why not? Isn't it worth some test fights? I guess I could try one test fight. Yeah, that's not the worst idea. Let's try getting... let's put... Let me get maybe to like an even 12. For Tuxedo. And Polka. Let me get Bad Bunny up here. I know that Song is super effective against Ancient. Bad Bunny is not like the strongest. They're a bad baby. Let's see. Hello. I don't think I'm gonna get them evolved until they're in their 20s, but Howl is fine. Okay. Alright, let's fight this kid.
Don't take us gym leaders lightly, or gym trainers, so sorry. I'll show you why we're better.
Alright. Show me why you're better, kid. Okay, Youngster Josh wants to battle, coming out with Geodude. Now, Geodude is boring rock ugly. Now, Tuxedo Mask can easily hit you with the Absorb. And that's super effective. Energy drained. Tackle is fine. Now, dude, they might not have any ancient type Pokemon, which would be a little unfortunate, but somebody must have an ancient type. I also... There's a possibility it won't have any ancient type moves. Yeah, I guess let me heal up and I'll fight another kid. Let's see here. Gotta beat up another kid for science here. Imagine just looking at the Pokedex and it says, ugly? What do you mean? What do you mean ugly? Where it is armor. Tommy, you've got a Bonsley who is rocket sus. Let's hit you with another Absorb. I don't have a gender type move, unfortunately. Bonsley, you're a baby, right? Fake Tears is unfortunate. Beating up kids for science, that's right. You gotta know. You gotta know. I wanna know, can you show me? I don't think we're gonna get the answers we seek. We're gonna have to find them out, in the arena. We must study the blade. Or maybe we can fight that remaining guy. Maybe he's got, an ancient type. Yeah. What kind of moves these types be? Alright. Let's beat up this guy. He's got rock Pokemon. They need room to rampage. That's cool. Good for you, buddy. He's got 2 Pokemon and Anorith. Anorith is... So Grass Poison, I am going to be fine against bug typing, because that's the benefit of the poison. I'm so glad that I'm not a mono grass type here. I don't know how gender is against any of this business, but let's figure it out. Let's go for... I guess let's Stun Spore him. Because he's ancient. Mud Sport. He might not have any ancient type attacks, which would make Recon very difficult. Uh-huh. Not very effective, yeah. Water gun. Okay, so I don't think it has anything that's going to be what we need. Unfortunately. Tuxedo Mask is goated. We might be able to just beat it with Tuxedo Mask. Absorb is not the most exciting attack that we could possibly have. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to figure out what Ancient v Gender is. I also don't have any Gender type attacks. I will get everyone to level 15 and maybe we'll get something cool at that point, but I don't know. What's up, Reaper? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, this Anorith is very obstructive, I would say. Not very helpful in the recon we've been looking to do. I guess it's fine. It hasn't really, you know, offered a lot of, you know, challenge. We're not in any danger. We're certainly not in danger. I'm all right, Reaper. We wiped. My dad is a furry, and he beat me up and killed me. I was glomped to death in Run 5. Mega Drain, yes, amazing. Okay, well that's perfect. We're gonna lose Absorb. I'll lose Water Sport, I guess. You know, keep some. I don't know if Absorb is ever gonna be something I would need, but we'll keep Mega Drain in the mix here. How are you doing, Reaper? Rock Ruff. This is just a rock friend. Yeah, that's fine. We Mega Drain. Should Oko. Honestly, maybe I just go for Tuxedo Mask. Tuxedo Mask might be able to just, like, knock this out of the park. Going to sleep soon? Well, thanks for stopping by before you head off to Sleepy Town Juncture. So I think we're good. Let's just get... I'll go to the Pokemon Center just to heal up, you know, our PP and the little HP on Tad. But, yeah, a Song type is what we need. A Song type is very good against Ancient. Let me see if I have any more notes on Ancient. Nothing from Fire. Is Magic good against Ancient? I seem to remember that Magic could have been good against Ancient. I should have switched into my Fire type. I don't have Ancient. Weak to Dark and Song is all I know. I'm just chomping down every once in a while. I get peckish and y'all are just, you know, bite size. Bing, bing, bong. All right, thank you for waiting. Oh, thank you for healing me. More like. All right. Let's get it. Time to defeat Roxanne. I'm being attacked. All right. Roxanne, Premature, you've redeemed an Om Nom Nom. Let's get it, I guess let's get it out of the way before I get into this match. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Delicious. All right, so. I'm gonna save. Oh, yeah, I'll save now just in case I accidentally go over the level cappy. I save all the time, and you should too. You never know. Sometimes I've lost power in the apartment. Okay, so we're gonna Infinite Rare Candy us all up to 15. I mean, Tuxedo Mask might be able to solo this situation. Tuxedo's out here just like, let me solo her. Roxanne, you don't have to put on that. Ooh, Flame Charge. Maybe you do. Put on that red light. I think we lose Ember, and if we can Howl and Flame Charge, we could really pop off. There's an ad break coming up. I'm gonna snoozle it. Because I got these snoozes. I can spend them. Let's get everyone to a cool, crisp, delicious 15. Poka? Poka, you gonna get like a bubble beam? Well, how is that for manifesting? All right then, I like to see it. We're gonna lose Bubble for Bubble Beam, because why in the fucking hell would you not want that? Enya, thanks for stopping by. Good to have you here. Hopefully I'll see you around. Either way, have a great rest of your Sunday. If you want to join a wonderful community of folks, check out the Discord. There's links to it all over the bottom. And I'll see you around. Poka, let's get you up to 15. Wave Dash! I do have a gender type move. Okay, maybe we open with Poka to figure it out. So we lose Water Sport for Wave Dash. Ooh, a gender move. Gender versus ancient. I want to think that gender would be good, but ancient could be bad. It could be bad against it because grandma can't remember your pronouns, right? I guess Polka is the stronger go of it. Wave dash, not gamer. It's in fact a gender type move. I was very surprised about this too. Let's get Steve out here first because Steve can file a W9. And that could, you know, limit the offensive capabilities of these rock types. That feels good to me. Air cutter. Wow, Steve is getting good quick. Okay. Let's get Steve. We'll lose. Yeah, so let's open up with Steve and we file the W9. As long as, you know, we don't get crit, Steve's gonna be all right. And I know I literally said that earlier this stream and I was immediately humbled. But it can't happen twice, even though it has in a row. Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is 15. Screech. Good. Good. Not good. I don't need it. It's a monkey move. I love it. Okay. Boots. Does Boots evolve? I think Boots does evolve. Let's get a Guy's type move. Let's lose quick attack. The spirit of Bob lives on. Yes. Bad news, gender isn't good against ancient. Oh, Prima, did you look it up? Okay, well, I kind of assumed it wouldn't be the best. So maybe we don't get our gender babies in here. Well, we got Boots in here. Boots can handle some business. Honestly, what can be done? Honestly, Boots, pretty good for it. I mean, Fluffy versus... I don't know how Fluffy versus Ancient is. I'm willing to figure this one out. I feel like Furret would be a fantastic addition. Agility... Agility's good. I don't think it's necessary. I've got Puff Up. Maybe we open up with... Yeah, I think we open up with frickin' our fuzzy little buds. All right. Okay, so we have two gender types, which is a little bit bad. We got Bad Bunny. Now, Bad Bunny could pop off with an echoed voice. Hey, welcome, Wild-Hearted. Yes, we have a little bit left of stream here. I think we open up Boots, and if we can set up with Tad or Bad Bunny, we do. Okay, well, let me save, because that's what I do. That's my job. I'm the save guy. That's me. Okay, here we go. Roxanne, let's get it. We're open up Boots. That's right. Yeah, so you can dance, fart, jump, hug, attack, sling. Those are a lot of things you can do. Okay, everybody, we are once more in Run 6, facing down the rock and ancient types of Leader Roxanne. Okay. So here is Boots. Boots is gonna, so Geodude, boring rock, ugly. First of all, rude as all get out. But I am going to do a Puff Up, because I know that Geodude's a physical attacker. We're gonna lower that attack harshly. Rock Tomb should be all right. You lower my speed, that's fine. Okay, we're good. I am then gonna see how the Teddy Tumble goes. I think Guys is good against boring or ugly. Teddy Tumble's neutral. The furthest I ever got was this very stream. I'm gonna snooze this ad break. And it was against my father, the furry. Let's go for another Puff Up. Yeah, get that attack nice and low. And then I'm gonna go for the Fury Swipes. It's gonna miss, great. All this speed drop, yes. Oh, that's fun. Fun fact. Okay, go for that defense coral. Yeah, do what you gotta do. I think this is super effective. Yeah, this is super effective. Oh, okay, we came to play. Boots came to play, baby. 5 hits, hell yes. Oh my god, that's like 120 power or more, right? Yeah, Boots is crushing it. Okay, Boots, who's next? Lileep. Lileep is Susgrass Ancient, and I think I'm still gonna go for a Puff Up. Acid is gonna hurt. Fuck. Come on, buddy. Survive. Okay, super effective, but that's fine. I've got the Oranberry. Boots is really slow. Do I have anybody that's gonna resist poison? I don't know about that. Poison is kind of a tough one to do. I got Tuxedo Mask. Bad Bunny, Steve, Polka, Tad. I think it's time we get Tad out here and I just go for it, right? The acid attacks, I don't know if Tad is weak to acid. It might also have, I've lowered its attack, so if it has a rock move, Tad at the very least is not gonna be hit super heavy, even if it's super effective. Acid is a special attack though, please don't be super effective. It is, okay, everything in their mother is. But this is Susgrass Ancient, so it's not a rock, so Flame Charge, which should still be super effective. Yes! Oh, Tad! That is absolutely goated. Come on, even though you're a fox, you are the goat today, Tad. Okay, who's final? It's Baltoy. I think Baltoy still has access to rock-type moves, though, right? So I think I'm gonna do a quick pivot into Boots, because I know that Baltoy's physical attack, right? And we're gonna get hit by a rock move. Yeah, here comes the Rock Tomb. Hopefully I should be able to put up with this A-okay. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, Boots has got the little speed drop. I'm gonna go to the Puff Up. Harden is fine. We can deal with Harden. It's all right. Hit him with the Puff Up. Hit him with the Puff Up twice in a row. Fossilize, also a physical move. Ancient versus Fluffy, neutral. Okay. So now that I've got you twice over on the Puff Up, Ancient and Psychic, I think I should be all right to pop over to Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny's physical defense is probably laughable. It's not as laughable as you'd think, but it's not good. Let's go to oh shit, what did I do? Okay, now let's go Bad Bunny. I think Bad Bunny can rock this, because it's an ancient type. I think if it uses Fossilize, I should resist it. Resisted. Also, what the hell's going on with Bad Bunny's ass? Is that just a little butthole poking over the side? What's going on with Bad Bunny's little okay, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry that I'm staring. Okay, I'm being immature. Okay, let's hit him with the echoed voice. Let's stop looking at Bad Bunny's hole. All right, yes, there we go. Echoed voice going off. It's got the Oranberry, but echoed voice gets stronger. I just noticed the hole, yeah. Oh, it's I think that's the top of the tail, like a black marking. It does look like a hole. Looks like it's got like a protrusion. It's for sound science stuff. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what it is. Huh. There's something going on here. All right, well, we beat Roxanne, handily beat Roxanne. All right, well, this run is fucking alive, baby. We're doing it. We're going. We're doing it. We're moving. We're grooving. There I go. I got hit. It's a hole in 3D games. All right, it's a hole. A Pokemonologist? Okay, well, I trust you. I trust you. I trust you, HQ. All right, well, we have quite the genderific team. Let's see. It is for sure a hole. Thank you for looking that up. Let me snooze this ad break. I think I might be getting towards raid time. If there's ever a creator you'd like to see me raid, always feel free to chime in. I'll have to do a vibe check on the new folks, but could be fun. Oh yeah, then we got some lore going on. I probably won't be playing this one for a minute, but this run is alive. So maybe in between big Nuzlocke series, we could come back to Too Many Types and just know that I'll have to forget all of my notes and then remember him again. Scottish Totodile? Is Scottish Totodile the creator? Because that's fantastic. It could be a headphone jack. Oh, I don't want to think about that one too much. We need Professor Oak to clarify the fact. I mean, it is a hole. It's been confirmed. Confirmed hole. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna save up. Let's see. Knowing Professor Oak. Yes. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't just saying something that somehow else about a Scottish Totodile. Let's take a look at Scottish Totodile. Let me do a vibe check here. He's good people, love it. All right, Scottish Totodile playing black and white right now. Let's take a gander at this fella. Commonly known as Toto, bisexual, Scottish variety streamer. Well, we have a lot in common, minus the Scottishness. All right, yeah, let's fucking go, baby. Let's go say hi to Scottish Totodile. All right, everyone, we're got a raid coming in. Slash raid. Let's give a nice Hades on holiday hello to Scottish Totodile. Another bisexual king. All right. Thanks for a wonderful stream, everybody. Hop into this raid. Get ready to throw some ass. And I will see you all soon. We'll be back not on Wednesday, but on Thursday for the release of Pokemon Legends. Zah! All right, everyone. I'll see you soon. Go with the Blood Grod and drink some water. I'll see ya. Woo! Raid!